Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the Movies.
Or something.
Yeah, live stream. What's going on?
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Glitch.
What's going on? Holy cow, we got a bunch of people here already talking.
Already?
Can you guys hear us all right? Let us know.
Gosh, let's hope so.
Let us know. Let us know.
Wow.
How's everybody's July going?
You guys are awesome.
You're awesome. Volume's good?
Ooh, Bosch. That's a great show. I've already seen it, though. It's a great one. I haven't seen the last couple of seasons, but
A lot of people are throwing their special requests into the chat right now.
I can tell, yeah.
We are going to be opening a temporary, one-time, extra bonus special request slot.
No way.
For $99.99 minus the 99 because I can't add cents to Patreon, but because there's 5 Wednesdays, which is where we do our special requests.
5 Wednesdays
In
in
August.
the month of August.
So you'll be able to get your special request in today, and then that slot will go poof
It is
once you get it in.
first come, first serve. When does that open, though?
Sometime during this live stream.
Sometime during the live stream?
Yeah, I'm just gonna activate it, and
And it's just going to be...
whoever's got the faster trigger
Lucky.
finger gets to get it. Become our sugar daddy or sugar mommy for the month. P-Biz, thank you for the $5. No sticker or message, though, P-Biz.
Hey, maybe he just wants
Maybe
to throw
I'm
it out
supposed
there,
to.
you know?
I'm reading his mind.
I think
Thank you, P-Biz.
I think he just said something nice about us in the chat also.
Oh,
He said like we're a cute couple or something.
I know.
And that I'm every guy's girl next door. Which is so sweet
I
because
wish I
I'm
lived
definitely
next door to
not.
you.
But that's so
Wow.
sweet. That was a while ago though.
He also said, please review Breaking Away from 1979.
Never heard of it. Ooh, yes, Leon the Professional. What a great movie.
It is a great one.
Same with Ex Machina. Also pretty good. I've not watched the Bosch spin-off yet. That's one of the seasons that I haven't seen yet. Stupid ads. So true.
So let's get to the hot topic of the day.
What's the hot topic?
We wrapped up Hannibal.
We did. Yep.
Least favorite show we've ever watched?
No, Lost was my least favorite. No, actually, 24 was up there too.
Yeah. Really?
It wasn't great.
Just gets better.
It's alright though. I mean, you know, like all of them were fine. They were fine.
Yeah.
I would
They're-
not choose
they're
to
fine.
consume them in that way again, though.
Yeah. Two episodes a week for 3 months.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too much.
Okay.
Special request would be to start a music reaction channel.
Oh gosh. I couldn't even imagine the copyright
Nightmare
nightmare
would cause.
that stuff is, because just trying to mute music from a movie reaction. Can you imagine the whole video just being a song reaction?
Kyle Hughes, Justified. We actually just started that this week.
Yeah, Justified is available on our Patreon right now,
Yeah.
and it will hit YouTube.
It'll hit YouTube this week. This coming week.
Jasmine, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, Titanic says $1.99. See what chat. Have you seen Slumdog Millionaire? I actually haven't.
I
you?
have not, no.
That's one of those Oscar winners, right? Didn't it win Best Picture?
Also, your name's really long, Jasmine.
I think it's her favorite shows.
Oh, got it. Got it.
That's actually the thing with Justified. I'm trying to figure out what channel do I put it on YouTube.
Yeah, do we just put it on the You and Me and the TV channel? Straight out of the gate? What does everyone feel about that?
I wasn't expecting the TV marathons to be as popular as they are.
Darth
People are
Tacker, thanks for the $10. You guys should watch As Above, So Below, one of my top 5 favorite movies.
It's on our list and on our shelf.
Yeah, it is on the shelf.
IH8, I have Toxic Avenger 1 through 4 on 4K on pre-order. It'll be here when it gets out.
Oh boy.
Humongous for 24 months. 2 years as a member.
Woo!
I'm pretty sure that he's our oldest
We can hear you fine.
member.
Thanks.
Our longest serving member on YouTube's.
Nice.
Should we put up a poll?
What are we
for-
going to
for
do
Justified?
about content during this actor-writer strike?
Well, we have plenty. I mean, we're not going to stop making content.
We're not on strike. We're not actors or writers, so lucky us.
Oh, I need the keyboard.
Joe Dirt. That's a great movie, too. Thanks, Dandy Boy. Yeah, that silver play button looks good up there, doesn't it? Pretty good. Hey, Griff, you just found our channel a few weeks ago?
Good.
Dang. Well, welcome to the family here.
Pretty good.
Glad to have you watching with us. Thanks for coming to hang out today. That's awesome. We got lots of crap on our channel.
Lots of crap.
You've got years of content to watch.
Yeah, the strike's not going to slow us down at all.
Peyton Snay, thanks for the $2. The Witches with Angelica Houston or Bates Motel.
Oh, have you ever seen The Witches with Angelica Houston?
No, I have not. But I'm excited about the Bates Hotel, actually. And we will be watching that at some point in the near future. Thanks, reviewer in a bathrobe. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
This is dead.
Are studios allowed to use non-union writers and actors in their productions? I don't know. That's a good question. A reactor strike now.
This keyboard is dead.
It's dead? Oh, darn. So much for your poll.
No, I just have to use the other.
Just plug it in.
Oh, yeah, I know. I got to find it.
Oh, you gotta find a cord. Gotcha.
I'll just use a regular keyboard.
What the heck hit your wall at the end that knocks stuff over in the 22 Jump Street reaction?
Probably just fell.
I think, yeah, I mean, it's like a cork board, sort of, so sometimes the pins just fall out, so it probably just fell. Oh, well, I'm glad you like our personalities. They're not for everyone, but...
Mine is.
Maybe his is for everyone. I don't know. I'm a little bit more dry. Harder to read sometimes. P. Morton, thanks for the $5. You didn't send us a message, so if you have something to say, just add us and we'll shout you out. Zanzibar White, thanks for the $10. The Maltese Falcon. Oh, shit. With Humphrey Bogart for movies. Star Wars, The Clone Wars for TV. Thanks for the effort and content. We've actually watched a good chunk of The Clone Wars. It's a great animated TV show, for sure. And the Maltese Falcon, I imagine we will get to at some point in time. Cowboy lost weight? No, he did not lose weight.
I did a year ago.
He lost weight a year ago and then gained it back. So
Not all of it.
you don't know.
I have stepped on a scale. I have not gained it all back. I'm going to start cycling and rowing.
He's
on
gonna
Monday.
start working out again.
It just looks like I lost weight because the shirt is tight.
You didn't know that Yumi and the TV existed? Go check it out. Go follow it. We right now all of our TV
Yeah, we've
content
just been rerunning marathons of
is in
seasons of
marathon
our old
digestible chunks. So if you like binge watching a whole season, all of our reactions are in season long binges.
shows. Shadow of us asked if Jessica gets moved to the TV channel, can we get that? Doesn't open anything up on our schedule for our work days.
Sorry.
We're
Sorry,
still watching
Shadow
Justified if it's on a different channel. We literally only have so many days in a week we can work. And days in a month, so no, it would not add a special request slot. We would still have Monday, Wednesday, Friday for movies, Tuesday, Thursday for TVs.
Where can you get a hat like this? Well, at your local farm supply store.
Yeah.
Or online. It is a resistal.
This is a resistal. Yeah,
Made by Stetson now.
yeah, it's all American Hat Company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched the Waco miniseries. It was really good, actually. Oh, I missed a few things. Oh, well.
What?
Okay. I missed some things that I was reading, and then they disappeared. Oh.
Where were you?
Hey, from Australia. Whoa, what time is it down there?
Good evening
Go down.
from Prague. Australia's actually it's like 4 a.m. because I know Pugapillar's sleeping.
Yeah,
right now.
he's sleeping. He can't make it to our live stream. We're going to open a box that he sent us. It apparently has snacks. I'm very excited about that.
What are you doing awake at this time of morning?
I know, it's 4 a.m. Go back to bed. Dang. Have you seen Monk? Yeah, I've seen the first season, maybe 2 seasons of Monk. I'm a fan. It's one of those ones that I like started watching, and then we started doing this, and then it kind of got thrown to the wayside. P-Biz, thanks for another $10. Much love. Please review Breaking Away, 1979. Okay, we'll put it on the list. P-Biz. Humongous, thanks for the 5 Canadian. Do a music reaction channel where the song is muted and we have to guess what song it is. Maybe win a prize.
That'd be a good one.
That would be a tricky one, wouldn't it?
We have watched The Boys. We watched that off channel.
Your Shutter Island smarts was so impressive. Thank you.
We have seen The Office.
That was a good movie. That was a really good movie.
Many times.
Oh, I love The Office. I rewatch it over and over again. When he was doing his Twitch streaming, he would do it at, like, dinner time, from, like, dinner time until after we went to bed. So it was just me hanging out with the kids. And we couldn't stream any television shows because he was using all of the internet bandwidth. So I had to just watch The Office on DVD over and over and over and over again. So the kids love The Office too. They think it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Dwight.
Dwight.
El Coy Guerrera. Yeah.
Thanks for the puppy. The puppy thumbs up.
Number 1.
Number 1 or puppy thumbs
I think
up?
it's a number 1.
Okay, well.
Maybe it's thumb.
Thanks for the fun little thing.
What's the name of the type of that hat in Red Dead Redemption 2? Stalker hat? I think it's the stalker hat. Kind of looks like this.
Mr. Succubus, you don't have to donate. That's not a requirement. We're just happy you're here hanging out. Ralph, tomorrow's your birthday?
How do music reaction
Dang,
channels
happy
get away
birthday,
with showing
Ralph.
what they show? Well, I think they do like a song a week, and they probably go through. If you think about it, you're reacting to a song, so it's 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, however long the song is, editing it down to what, a 5, 10 minute, 15 minute video. If you're doing one a week, most of your work is probably
Dealing with
disputing
copyright
claims. Or I think there's a process on YouTube's backend now where you can get the license to the song.
You have to pay
But
for
you'd have
the
to pay for
license to
that.
it.
So, yeah.
What's on the horror schedule this October?
We're not even thinking about October yet. We're still figuring out August.
Raining Madness. I
And
felt
then September.
the exact same way about Michael after the first, 1 or 2 times I watched The Office. It makes me cringe so bad. His antics just make me cringe. And now that I've watched it for, a third or fourth time, I'm okay with it.
He's very cringy the first couple seasons,
I
too.
know it's gonna make me cringe, and I just lean into it. Oh, The Langoliers. I used to watch that movie with my dad a lot, so I've seen it, but it's a great movie. Really scary, actually.
But we are watching Halloween, Rob Zombie 1 and 2, and Halloween 3 for October. So those are the 3 movies I know.
Oh, Holiday watched our Parallel Universes podcast.
Ooh,
Glad you enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. It was very good. I don't know. I heard you and said something. I don't know what happened.
El Coy says, for $5, Major Leagues, please. We've actually watched.
Oh.
I've seen most of the Major Leagues, at least the first 2.
IH8 says music channels are mostly fully demonetized and they finance only through Patreon. That makes sense. That makes sense. Major League. Oh, I love Major League. We've seen it. I've seen it a million times. One of my favorite movies, though. Greg the Goblin, thanks for the $20.
Ooh,
Almost
20.
every stream I watch, Mr. Movies pops up in the chat. Kind of feeling stalked.
Fellow YouTuber, hey? We have
Apparently
similar
you have similar
tastes,
Greg.
Greg? Maybe you're stalking me.
I'm
starting to get creeped out.
No wonder you like us. You guys have similar tastes.
I feel like a stripper. You just walked in, threw her $20 and said, I'm seeing you around a lot,
Ooh. Brandon Lent, thanks for the $2 and
Tucked it into my thong.
dancing puppy.
With hearts.
I have not watched Supernatural, and we've already decided we won't be watching it
Yeah.
on the stream because it's too many seasons.
We would be you, me, and the Supernatural for 5 years because it's 15 seasons long.
Yeah, it's really long.
And they're 25 episode seasons probably. I've heard it's good though.
Oh gosh, yeah, Michael's little tiny flat screen. That is the funniest episode.
Exorcist. We've watched Exorcist 1 and 3 on our channel.
Go check him out.
She actually liked Exorcist 3 better than Exorcist 1 because it's more of a murder mystery.
I didn't like either of them. Let's
You
be
actually enjoyed it. You
honest.
said when we got done watching Exorcist 3, you're like, that's actually way better than I was expecting it to be.
I don't think I said that.
You did.
I'm not sure about that.
Roll back the tape.
Is Deadwood on the schedule? Yes, Kyle, Deadwood is on the schedule.
Yeah.
We're going to make it through Justified first and then hit Deadwood, I think.
A lot of people are like, why are you watching Justified before Deadwood? Because Timothy Olyphant's in Deadwood.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, well, we are doing Justified now because we figure it's the best time, if any, ever, to watch Justified because it's going to be in the algorithm with the new limited series coming out at the end of the month. So people are going to be looking for Justified stuff, reviews, videos, and stuff. We're hoping to...
Trying to capitalize on
I'm
some
going to
algorithm.
cash in on that little algorithm bump.
Black Mirror is also on the list, yeah.
So, there you go. A little business decision back end for you. A little behind the scenes thinking.
Highway to Hell, 1991. Sure, we probably would enjoy it.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that when I was little.
Romania, nice.
One of those movies I think I watched with my uncle.
We're from northwestern part of the United States.
Brandon Lent with the $1 super chat. Thank you, Brandon.
Oh, the Exorcist series. No thanks.
I got this one. Kevin Shea coming in with $5.
Shay. Good God.
I mispronounce it that way every time. That's why I want to
annoying.
do that one. 1941 would be a good follow-up to Tora. Belushi, Aykroyd, and directed by Steven. Yeah, that's the
comedy,
isn't it?
right?
It's the
It's
World
like the
War.
spoofy
It's
one.
on our shelf, actually.
It is.
If you're talking about a follow-up to Tora, we actually are watching this.
In
which
Harm's
hits
Way.
Patreon on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's our follow-up to Tora. It's actually a special request from Dudester, who requested Tora. So we're picking up from Pearl Harbor and going forward with that.
We have watched Game of Thrones. We did do Dune, the new Dune.
Yeah, we watched the new Dune. We're going to watch the old Dune at some point, just
Okay.
to compare when the Dune Part 2 comes out.
Fringe is one of those shows that's probably on the list too at some point. It won't be for a while though.
What's that?
Fringe.
Fringe?
Yeah. Oh. Don't watch scary movie anything. Watch a goofy movie instead. I love a goofy movie. That's my
Our girls
favorite
watched
Disney
it.
movie.
Watch it a lot.
Yeah, they were watching it last night when I went in.
She has a Goofy Movie shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Stark's coming in with another $20. Holy cow. I'm going to request this movie again since this is a request stream, Door to Door. A true story that I'm sure both of you will enjoy. Okay, I haven't heard of it, but I'll look it up. Also, for those wondering, you don't need to super chat to get special requests in.
You can throw your special
The title is
request
special
in.
request because a slot on our Patreon will open up where you can actually snag it and get your actual special request
If
in.
you can.
That's what.
Cat Views, thanks for the $5. Would recommend Mirrors with Kiefer Sutherland, underrated horror. Also, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi is a powerful
We've
film.
seen 13 Hours.
Yeah, 13 Hours was a great movie.
Tim Reardon, thank you for the $5 super.
Noob!
I saw that sticker on my gaming stream this week. It's a good sticker.
That's
I'm not
fun.
a noob, though. She is.
Yes, I have seen October Sky. Great movie, though. Keeping the Misses Awake. I, for some reason, just am a little yawny today.
Like the musical artist?
No. There will not be guest appearances by our daughters today. They're over hanging out with my mom.
They're visiting Nana. Probably making brownies and cookies.
Holiday 197, thanks for the $7.99. What are your thoughts on the writer's strike happening at the moment?
Well, there's a writer's strike and
An actor's strike.
SAG is just started striking, as long as also with the WGA. So
I love
I
fart
understand
jokes.
some of the
I
things
don't
that
know
they're
why.
striking for, but I feel like this is the worst time. They just got through being shut down for months with COVID and all the COVID restrictions, and people are just getting back into the theater, and now they're deciding to shut down work again. So there's not going to be theaters were hurting. It might help our content, Because there's
Say
not going
one.
to be new
Thanks for the
content made, so
$4.99.
people will be going to YouTube to watch more stuff, right?
Last Starfighter, Psycho 2, Let's Get Harry Potter. At some point. I haven't seen them, so they'll be on the list. Isaac Halverson, thanks for the $2. Love you guys. Y'all have to watch Sleepers, 1996. I know that's on his list. Yeah?
I'm gonna keep this one up so we can keep talking about it.
Okay. Elcoy Geta.
I don't know
Geta.
Geta.
Thanks for the $5. American Horror Story Coven.
American Horror Story, the whole series as a whole, we'll get to eventually. Maybe we'll do like a season. I don't know. It's hard to schedule TV around Halloween just to get a season.
Edit the World. Worst movie we've watched on here. Mother.
As for the strike, as I was saying, I feel like it's the worst time because people are, getting back into theaters, watching stuff, and now there's not going to be stuff on TV or theater. Like all the night talk shows, they're all shut down since the writer's strike. So shows are not going to... The only thing you're going to get is stupid reality TV, I think. Well, they probably write that nowadays, too, but yeah. But, yeah, the whole AI is, I think, the big issue, because writers are worried about AI scripts. They're worried about having a minimum number of writers.
Actors are worried about AI.
Yeah. This was the big thing
Faces,
for
I
SAG
guess.
going on strike was the studios actually wanted actors to go in for 1 day of work, which is a $100 minimum wage for a day's work for an extra. And they were just going to scan their face and then only pay them for that day and use them as AI extras in movies. So if there would be a crowd of people, it would just be computer-generated extras. And the extras would not get paid royalties for their likeness, just that 1 day of work they did. They're like, no, we're not okay with that. So.
Elusive Deviant, thanks for the $2. Blazing Saddles or It's a Mad World. I've seen Blazing Saddles, so... But not the Mad World one.
So, yeah.
Hello from the Philippines, Curtis. Dang.
AI is very worrisome for people trying to work. I just can't imagine them doing AI extras because all the hands would be weird. Because AI art cannot figure out hands.
Yeah. We will watch the Chucky franchise. We will get to it at some point.
Yep. We're waiting for the 4K. I have the first 3 on 4K. I'm waiting for Scream Factory to send us, which will be the end of August, the last 5 on 4K.
Humongous, thanks for $2. Can you have Burley come on tonight? She's lovely. She's up at the lake, so probably not.
Danger Tomato says, extras shouldn't be paid royalties. If you're using your likeness in a film, you should get paid for that likeness. Paying them for 1 day's of work and then not paying them to come in for every movie
And
they
then
put
using
them in,
their face on everything for the in movies for the rest of all time. That seems
evil
weird
to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to take your likeness and then use your likeness in movies.
Not even your likeness, your fucking face.
Yeah.
We're gonna use your face in all of these movies and never pay you.
Could you
for it.
imagine
That's
your friend
weird.
being like, hey, I saw you in,
It's one thing
the
if
new
it's
Mission
one
Impossible
movie
movie
that
in the
is
crowd.
replayed like
It's
that.
like, I wasn't even in that.
It's one thing if it's your face in a movie and then that movie's played a million times and
Yeah.
you don't get royalties for that movie played a million times.
If they're going to
That's
use
fine.
your
But if
face
they,
in a future production
if
without
they,
paying
exactly.
you, that's not cool.
Yeah, if they use your face in hundreds of productions over the course of years and never pay you for the use of it at all, that's weird.
All right, where are we at on Supers?
The Sphere one, I didn't see that one. Yeah. Cody Bishop, thanks for the $1.99. Have you ever seen Sphere? The book is amazing. No, never even heard of it.
Spheres by Michael Crichton.
Imagine if AI could
I've
help
seen
you edit your videos. Would you use it then, Mr. Cowboy?
There is like an AI thing for Adobe Premiere, but I don't think, no.
I mean,
I'm picky enough with
you might
other
be
people
able to
editing my
use it
videos.
for.
I don't
You
think
might
I
be
could
able to use it for a rough cut,
Yeah, I don't know.
like to cut it down rough.
Honestly, I feel like it would take more work to fix a
to
rough
edit
cut
a rough cut
to my
yeah.
liking than to just do it all myself.
Say one. Thanks for the $4.99. I meant Let's Get Harry, not Potter. Oh. It has Robert Duvall, Gary Busey, Glenn Fry, and M. Harmon. Summer School.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Let's Get Harry, not Potter.
Terrifier 1 and 2, Horror Fan 2007. We will be doing the whole, what's his name? Art the Clown trilogy with All Hallows Eve as well. Maybe we'll do that around Halloween.
Oh, also the streaming services aren't paying enough, apparently.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. There's the huge bubble of streaming content that was made because everybody came out with their streaming platform all at once. You got Paramount Plus, you got Amazon, you got Apple TV, you got Netflix, you got
Star. I mean,
Max.
honestly, there's every single channel has a subscription now. Yeah.
And so people signed up for Netflix and started canceling cable because cable got too expensive and they were only watching specific shows and they could watch reruns of their favorite shows on Netflix when Netflix actually had everything. So, and then everybody's like, oh, I want to get Netflix stuff. And everybody made their streaming platforms. Now, if you want to watch one specific show, like if you want to watch Yellowstone, you have to have Paramount Plus now. Like, if you want to watch Ted Lasso, you got to have Apple TV. Yeah. So at this point, if you want to watch just that
you
one show,
have to subscribe to like 18.
It's now more expensive than cable
exactly.
to get all the channels you want.
So stupid.
So they're not understanding the consumer, and they were actually making more money when they were just licensing their stuff to Netflix, and Netflix was the only horse in town.
Okay, now willing to watch Terrifier is different than, like, monetarily encouraged to watch
You're fine
Terrifier.
with gore.
Yeah, gore's not that bad for me. It's just...
I've heard that's just gory. Might be uncomfortable, though.
I don't see how streaming turns a profit. The math doesn't add up. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what lots of these streaming platforms are now facing. Is
Like, you
that
hear
it's
about
not
all these
turning a
shows
profit.
getting canceled. They're like, oh, it got canceled after its third season. I'm like, I didn't even know it had a season.
Like, what is
what
this
show is this?
I've never heard of that.
Like, Disney just canceled their... they pulled...
Yeah, some show that I'd never even heard of.
Oh, no. You've heard... It's the movie with... Why can't I
Yes, there's a movie. They made a show off of a movie like they always do.
It's Warwick Davis.
Huh?
Why can't I think of the name? It literally was on Disney Plus for like 4 months, and then they pulled it.
Kevin Shea, thanks for another $2. Looker, 1981, deals with AI actor replacement.
From 1981?
Whoa.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Willow. I keep trying to think
Willow.
of... I keep saying Wicket in my head, and I'm like, no,
That's
Wicket
not
is
right.
an Ewok played by Warwick Davis. It's a W. What's the name? Yeah, Willow. Like, Willow was on TV. Nobody watched it. It was on Disney Plus for like 4 months, and then they pulled it because nobody was watching it. And they made... Like, they're making all this content, and nobody's watching it. So they're just dumping money into shows nobody's watching, and all the studios are just losing money left and right. And now the actors and the writers are striking.
Paramount Plus is... It pisses me off because there's, like, you cannot watch Yellowstone, the current season, on Paramount Plus. You can watch the old seasons, but not the current one. You have to have Paramount Network and a cable subscription in order to watch the current Yellowstone season. So it doesn't make any sense. And then they also sell the rights to, like, where did we initially watch Yellowstone? It's like HBO or something ridiculous. Peacock or something, right? Like Peacock. So what, like, make up your mind. Where can I watch this goddamn show from?
Yeah, it was Peacock. That's another thing.
So
They
stupid.
made Peacock. Judson Gaden says, cue the Winged Serpent, Ice Pirates, Clash of Titans, Beastmaster, Omega Man, Lucia Fulci's Zombie, and Doll Man, which are all of those movies are on our list and on our shelf. A lot of those are on our shelf. I'm a huge Beastmaster fan. I actually had 2 stuffed animals I named Kodo and Podo when I was little. They were little McDonald's Halloween stockings. Do you remember?
Shelby, I've actually watched Jack Ryan from Amazon.
Does anybody remember that?
That's the one with
Jim from The Office.
Jim, right? Yeah, it's a good one. Patrick, thanks for the $4.99. The missus may not be ready for the gore level of Terrifier movies. Ooh, Art the Clown will be at our local convention, Geeked.
Patrick, when is that? I need to mail you the thing to get signed.
Cool.
I'm going to mail you guys something to get signed. By Art. When is that? You got to let me know. Say it in the chat. You don't have to super.
They pull shows to stop paying license fees.
Yeah.
And to write
Somebody
them
said
off as
Willow
tax
was bad. Yeah, I'm not
returns.
saying these shows are good. I'm just saying they're making so much crap, like bad shows, nobody knows about. They don't advertise it really well. Like, I think they advertised Willow pretty well, but still, it was crap, so nobody watched it. But there's worse crap that they're not even advertising.
Yeah. Yellowstone isn't very good right now.
Huh?
I'll agree to disagree with you, Danger.
Yeah, Yellowstone's amazing.
I am a big fan of Yellowstone. Paramount Plus is free with Sky TV or a main streaming channel in the UK. That's nice. You still can't get the like newest season of Yellowstone on it, can you? Doesn't make any sense.
Charles Blackshire says, In the Mouth of Madness. We've watched it. It's on our channel.
Peacock was free if you had Xfinity. Now you have to pay for it. Yeah, but if you have Xfinity, well, I guess Peacock does have some streaming-only shows. Yeah, it's just, like, really annoying. In the Mouth of Madness, Charles.
I literally just said we've watched that.
I'm sorry.
You never listen to me.
I'm just reading my own mind right now, okay? I'm just, like, in my own mind reading things. To Kill a Mockingbird, I've seen Roman Holiday. I feel like I've seen, or maybe I just... I know the movie cover has... What's her butt riding a little Cespa, right? Vespa. Cespa.
Yeah, Cespa.
Swear to God, I'm not firing on all pistons today.
Oh, yeah.
Peacock has the WWE Network content, yeah.
Mr.
That's why we
Succubus-
have it.
Mr. Succubus said, we need to watch All Hallows Eve is on our list. We would watch that before Terrifier. It's more of a... Art has a scene. It's more of a... What do you call that? Kind of like Creepshow where there's multiple stories in one.
Real
Anthology.
World Homecoming? Is that like, The Real World? Like, from MTV's The Real World?
Jasmine, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, Titanic for $1.99 says, have you seen Breaking Bad? Yes. Mm-hmm. We've actually seen all the shows that are past your name, Jasmine.
Yeah, we've watched
Titanic
all of those.
is one of her favorite movies of all
Why
time.
do you always say that? Like, I like Titanic. I'm not classifying it as one of my all-time favorite movies. I've never done that, I don't think.
I say it because it bugs you so much.
Patrick, thanks for another $4.99. You didn't have to pay us to tell us this. GeekCon in August is August 17th through the 19th. We're going on the 18th. Send me what you want signed and we'll get it done for you. Nice.
Peacock is the only place to watch Knight Rider 2008.
Who wants to watch that, though?
Where do you watch the original Knight Rider?
Oh, I grew up watching The Three Stooges and I Love Lucy. Yeah. I loved both of those shows. The Three Stooges were on... Anytime they were on, like, a rerun, like, the television reruns, I was watching them. 6 Feet Under. It's on my list, John. We're gonna watch it at some point.
Shadow Vessel, what do you think of Raylan's hat in Justified? You actually had an opinion
I had an opinion about it. It's weird. It's not a traditional cowboy hat. It's like a...
It looks more like a fedora to
It's
her.
like a fedora meets a cowboy hat, right? Like, it's like they were trying to go for a cowboy look, but they didn't want to have to deal with the shadows that the brim was going to cause.
Yeah, so they had to go...
So they went with a very narrow-brimmed hat and then put a belt around it to make it look like a cowboy hat. And it's also not formed quite like a normal cowboy hat. Not that it needs to be, because everybody can form their cowboy hats differently. Yeah. That's a personal preference. Yeah. But it's not quite a cowboy hat to me.
Honestly, they probably did the short brim for lighting purposes.
Yeah,
so
that's what I think.
I think there might be a more thematic reason for it, because if you think it's probably a Western mixed with noir, as we'll get to it, because he's a U.S. Marshal. So they'll probably be, like, noir, fedora was a popular noir aspect.
Okay.
So it could be clashing those two. Not sure how noir will get, but there's a couple of femme fatales they've already, like, what's her name? Ava, who shot her husband. She's a recurring character, so she seems kind of like a femme fatale noir kind of character, right?
All right.
Even though she shot her husband.
We have already seen Twin Peaks.
We have.
Yes. Oh yeah, Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies was canceled after one season. Wonder why.
Any John Carpenter films coming soon? Not in the near future, but we'll definitely get some more.
Are we watching any shows or movies that aren't for the channel?
Right now, We got done watching Jury Duty. If you haven't watched that, you need to watch that.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's on Amazon Prime.
And like we've been watching the documentary.
Arnold documentaries.
We watched the Arnold documentary. Now we're watching the American Gladiators documentary.
Yeah.
When we have a free
like
minute.
Documentaries.
Yeah. Short 4-episode watches.
Season 2 of 24. You already said 24 was one of my least favorite shows. 24 was the least watched TV reaction on our channel.
Got very few views.
Even less than Lost, which we were surprised Lost did so bad.
Yeah, he was like so jacked about 24. He was like, everyone's gonna love 24, and there's gonna be so many people that want to watch 24. Like
it's
nobody
only the
wanted
people
to
that
watch
commented
24.
that watched it.
Yeah.
And you guys comment a lot. Saying, what's 24 season 2
the
coming?
2,000 viewers that we got watching 24. It was, I mean, honestly, not enough views to make it worth it.
I wouldn't be able to pay our editors.
With the
we
number
would
of
lose money
views
paying our editors
to watch 24.
Yeah.
So it's down there on the list. Sorry, guys.
It's still right here, though. I love it.
I mean, did Hannibal do better though?
Hannibal
did a lot better. Those are some of those little business decisions that we have to make. You know, I mean, we want to watch all the things, but sometimes the money does.
Sometimes
talk.
we swing and the miss.
Mm-hmm.
I thought 24 would do better because it was such a 2000s hit.
Could you scroll down? I think we're missing a lot of chat.
Did we get all the supers? Are we caught up?
Oh, Christy, thanks for the $4.99. Hi, Mrs. Movies. I promise you will like my pick for August. Oh, all right. Also, don't worry about a very scary movie for October. It's my month to pick.
Oh, man, we need you and Patrick to swap months. Cause...
No, I don't want scary. Christy knows what I like. She knows how...
Because she's always going to be picking for October.
She knows how to protect me.
We're just going to have to get the scary movies off month from Patrick. So you're going to have to watch scary movies when it's not even October.
I have not seen Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon.
She's also not seen Hollow Man. And I know she would enjoy that.
The Bear? Is that the FX show? Because I watched The Bear. That was good. If that's the one you're talking about.
Maybe they're talking about this bear.
Cocaine Bear? I don't think anyone's talking about Cocaine Bear.
We're getting a reaction to it, though. It's Patreon on Monday. So should we go through, should we just do a preview of what's coming?
Kyle, happy birthday. That's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday.
YouTube on Monday. Mrs. loved this movie.
Oh, God. I'm going to go to the bathroom while
Get
you
ready
do
to
this.
watch her squirm on Monday. She's like, why are we watching this? I know how it's going to end. Everybody's going to die.
And what happened?
And then, No. We're watching 22 Jump Street, thanks to Raining Madness, requesting the sequel. And then we're going with a comedy. This is a franchise that the missus picked to watch in our next Franchise Fridays. We're watching Ted and Ted 2, because she's never seen them. So that's coming soon. Then Cocaine Bear. So we're having a funny week, right? And then we get super serious with the Duke in harm's way from the Dudester. And then Shark Week happens. Shark Week is coming. And we're watching The Meg because Meg 2's hitting theaters. We actually just watched that and she really liked it.
I did like it, actually. I was pretty surprised.
Then another teeth-full movie is coming for Shark Week. Piranha. And then we have a surprise follow-up to that I'm not going to reveal yet. And then after we're done with Piranha, everyone's like, when are you guys going to watch? When are you guys going to watch it? When are you guys going to watch it? When are you guys going to watch it? Mars Attacks comes out. I'm just kidding. That's actually after Scream 6. Nobody's asking for Mars Attacks, really. Everybody's asking about Scream 6. We're watching it.
Robert, I don't get nightmares anymore. I used to. I mean, knock on wood. I usually watch another television show or something before I go to bed anyways. So, I've gotten really good at, it goes in one ear, goes out the other. That's why I can't remember what we watch week to week.
Yeah, but then we are watching Mars Attacks because we're doing a sci-fi summer for August, to wrap up summer, Mars Attack won a poll on Patreon this week. And then one of the most iconic sci-fi films of all time. I can't remember the last time I've seen this. I don't remember much of it. 2001, A Space Odyssey. One of the most iconic sci-fi films of all time. Basically started the sci-fi modern sci-fi genre. And then, of course, we're getting to Galaxy Quest, because that's a great sci-fi comedy. And then, at this point, I think Highlander is taking the 4th slot for that poll. So, it's not really... It's kind of sci-fi, but it's more fantasy. Sci-fi fantasy. And then, future franchises that we're getting to, once we're done with Ted and Scream. We are watching Equalizer 1 and 2, because Equalizer 3 is hitting theaters with Denzel. And then, in September, The Expendables 4 is coming out. So we got to get caught up, because she hasn't watched any Expendables. So we're getting expendable.
Aaron, I have recovered from Pet Sematary. I'm sorry that reaction was upsetting to watch. It was upsetting for me to watch as well. So.
There you go. I'm expendable. Oh, yeah, and then special requests for August. We got back to school, because at the end of the month, everybody's going back to school.
They are steel boxes.
So
yes,
Dangerfield.
He likes to waste money on steel box movies.
No, I only have, Galaxy Quest on Steelbox. Nothing else.
What was that other one?
Highlander is just the director's cut. It's just got a thing
it's
on
just
it.
shiny?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a slipcase on it. And then Raining Madness coming out with a Korean revenge film, I Saw the Devil. So this is going to be in the realm of, what was that one we watched?
Great.
Memories of Murder? Memoirs of a Murderer? Remember that?
Oh, okay.
People were thought that, because the poster looks a lot like, remember the poster of that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. That
People
was
thought
a good
we were
movie.
watching this movie. This is supposed to be better. This is supposed to be
really?
one of the best
That was
Korean
a really
films
good
in the
movie
last 10
too.
years.
I liked that one actually.
And then Marcus coming in with a weird one. Wishmaster. Never seen it. I thought this was an 80s movie, but it's from 1997. I didn't think that's something else. So yeah, that's what's coming in the future.
You just showed more movies than I have watched in my life.
That's literally what we're watching over the next month.
You guys
What are you
make
doing
me
on our
watch
channel?
so many things.
You've never watched that many movies in your life, and you're sitting here chatting with movie reactors? You need to start a movie reaction channel then. Watch all this shit.
Will you be doing a reaction to Naked Gun 33 and a third? I hope so. I liked the Naked Gun movies.
Naked Gun 3 will happen eventually.
33 and a third.
Oh shit, we gotta watch 30 movies before that one? You're gonna be exhausted from Naked Gun.
Good one. I don't think I'll ever be ready for the Insidious franchise.
The new movie's doing pretty well at the box office.
There might be some movies that we just don't watch because I just don't know that I'll be able to handle them.
Is it Sinister or Insidious that's worse for her? Which would be worse for her? I know there's... Insidious has kids in it. I think Sinister's got kids in it too, though. Sinister's supposed to be like one of the scariest movies ever, right? Insidious kind of looks like Conjuring level. She's seen Hereditary.
That was horrible.
She lost her head over that one.
Good one. I hated that movie. That one made me squirm for quite a few days. I couldn't stop thinking about it for a while. It was not good. Is Beau is Afraid on the list?
Beau is Afraid it's the newest movie from Ari Aster. I don't think it's really that scary, though. It looks weird. I haven't
Kyle
actually
says it's not very
anything
good.
but the poster.
What did you guys think of Halloween Ends? And should they ever try to reboot the franchise again? I don't think they should. I think they should just let it lie. But I think they should have let it lie after number 2. So.
Well, they've already done one remake that wasn't a sequel or a reboot from the original movies with Rob Zombies. Literally the only step left, because Michael Myers is going to be... He's almost... How old is Jamie Lee Curtis?
She's got to be
mid-60s
mid-60s or early 70s, yeah.
So yeah, Michael Myers is going to be 80 soon. Like, nobody wants to see an 80-year-old Michael Myers. So it's got to be a full-on reboot. And it's got to be better than Rob Zombie's. It's got to be like a complete reimagining. At this point, it's like, why? We're fine. They could bring back Jamie, played by Daniel Harris, who was in the, remember the little girl, Jamie. And but then again, Michael Myers again he'll be like 80 years old.
Big ol' Lamio. Thank you for the $50.
No. It's Big Ol' Lamio. Big Ol' Lamio, right? Lamio? Doesn't that look like Lamio?
Big O. Thanks for the $50. Gotta throw a request $50 here. Hell's Reach?
Hell's Reach. It's an animated sci-fi film that's gotten a lot of attention lately. It's quite good. The Warhammer 40,000 community would love to see your reaction to this film. Thanks for everything about it.
What the hell is Warhammer 40,000?
I have not heard anything about this. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it on the list, though.
Cool, and thank you. Holy crap.
Who in the chat has heard of Hell's Reach? Is it good? Let us know. Who's talking about it? Halloween Hospice Care. Who got Halloween 2, the board game? We did.
D-Man, why keep remaking them? Because us morons will go and see it on opening weekend. Yeah, it's so true. Oh, man. Will y'all ever do channel reacting to shorter internet videos like you mean the internet?
Can you just imagine Halloween Haddonfield Hospice Care? It's just Michael Myers chasing Jamie Lee Curtis with a walker behind her. He's that slow anyways. He walks that slow. Just imagine him with a walker and a knife in his hand.
Johnny, you got it all wrong. Actually, he gives in to their constant wishes and demands.
No, I don't.
You spoil them much more than I spoiled them.
Or our daughters.
Yeah.
I thought I talked about Hollywood in the remakes.
And like if I said no, go to bed, if we like yelled at them the way that we want to yell at them, you would think we were a horrible parent. We would get so many hate comments that way too. So like it's like a lose-lose situation with those interruptions. Sorry.
Max Obra coming in with new police story. Actually, the old police stories are on our shelf. I don't think I got new police story yet from 2004. Jackie Chan. We gotta watch some Jackie Chan movies. Some old Hong Kong Jackie Chan movies.
Any chance of seeing you to play the board game once we get it?
Yeah. Any chance?
I don't love a board game.
Anything is possible. You said the game looked cool though. It did look cool.
It looked good.
I got 2 copies. One for us, and then we'll give away a copy.
I'm bad at following directions, so I don't like
on our channel for it.
Directions.
She hates reading instructions.
I hate it. I hate it so much. So if somebody teaches me, I'll play it, but I don't like to sit around and wait to learn while somebody reads the instructions either. Like, you play it, figure it out, and then tell me how to play it once you've known how to play it for a while.
Yeah.
DJ Gameplay says, I encourage yelling. Yeah, I mean, the thing with parenting, like, we're all just trying to figure it out as we go, right? Like, nobody knows what the best thing to do is. We're just winging it.
We will, Max Obra. We'll keep new police story in mind.
Yeah, Flash Gordon's on the list now that we've watched Ted.
Yeah. Sam Jones. That was close.
Oh yeah, we yell at our kids. Trust me, there's lots of yelling that occurs. We just try to avoid doing it while on camera.
We actually edit out
the
yelling ones because there gets to a point where we get like 3 interruptions a night. And we're just like, we're done.
It's enough.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Don't want to see your face again.
Untamable. Holy crap, thanks for the $50. You did not say anything, though. So if you have anything to say, Untamable, please just add us in the comments. We'll read out. We'll read your shout out. 50 pounds. It's, who knows? Whatever. Dollars, pounds, same thing.
But it's British money. You gotta respect the British money.
Whatever.
The Queen is on it. Are they going to put the King on the money now that he's king? There's King.
Probably.
We're going to have all new dollars.
Remake all of
new
your
money.
dollars.
I can't see where. Is it up here? Where's the save button? Oh, there it is.
Is there a reason that nobody's reacted to Concussion? I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's the Will Smith concussion movie?
Oh. I'd watch that. I don't know if it's like reaction worthy, but
some people said that 2001: A Space Odyssey isn't really reaction worthy, but it's like it's such an iconic film. It's just we gotta share that we watched it. I bet a lot of people they're not gonna watch the reaction before expecting, But we watch a bunch of different stuff on this channel.
The Talented Mr. Ripley. I bet we'll watch that at some point. God, I wish I could keep her from coming into the room. She has an innate ability to know. As soon as we go live, she comes in and interrupts. It's like her favorite thing to do now, apparently. Oh, it's so cool to have you here, Max.
Oh,
Glad
guess
you're
what?
Hanging out with us.
The Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mommy tier just opened up.
Ooh, dang! Who's got the
$99.
fast fingers?
$99. Click that link. Throw down $99. You get your. Have a bunch of movies ready though. Don't just have
request,
one movie in your mind, because if we've seen it,
we won't watch it.
you got to have a couple movies in your mind. Give us options.
It's your chance.
This is your chance right now. You'll get your request in, and then that tier will get deleted before the end of the month. And then your movie will be watched in August.
True Romance. Didn't we watch that one already?
True Romance. Yeah, we have.
I think we have a reaction to it, Jared. Go ahead and check it out. You can search our videos.
Oh my gosh, somebody already grabbed it.
Ooh! Fast fingers. Somebody's got fast fingers.
Justin just grabbed it. And it was a previous pleasure. So somebody just
increased their
pledge.
Their pledge. Dang, Justin.
Right. Is Justin in the chat? He's got to be. Who's Justin in the chat?
Questions about special requests to movies you've already seen. Would you allow it if it was on your rewatch month?
Yeah, we would.
Yeah.
If you have a request,
really
we will tell you that we've watched it, but we were willing to watch it again if you're okay with that.
If you're really wanting to see it react to it that bad, we'll watch it for a second time or 5,000th time.
We haven't had a reaction, a request person actually do that though, but we are willing to. I don't think, anyways. No. There's Justin. Present.
Nice.
Well, add us
fast fingers, Justin.
Add
I'm
us in
impressed.
chat and tell everybody what you think, what your special request options are. We'll let you know. We'll tell you right now what we'll watch.
Oh, I love Good Will Hunting. That's a good movie. I want to rewatch Blazing Saddles.
That would be a good one.
That would be a good one. It's going to be funny regardless of how many
Fu
times you've
says
seen it.
Debbie does Dallas.
The New Guy. I've seen The New Guy.
I love The New Guy. It's a good one.
It's funny.
So right now, Yumi and the TV is winning our poll. I think it's losing percentage, but it's been about 60%.
Cody, thanks for the
time.
$1.99. Have you ever seen Bumblebee?
No, you haven't. That's the
Oh,
Transformers.
that's in fact we were talking about that on our trip to the lake. Actually, so bizarre. Like I haven't seen Bumblebee. That's the one Transformers movie
that it's actually good.
that I probably wanted to watch too.
All the other Transformer movies are kind of like just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Bumblebee is actually pretty good. Just thank you, Cody, for the $1.99.
Would you guys ever do parody skits of some of the movies you watched, like John Wick parody where Mrs. is John Wick? Would be hilarious. I'm not an actor, so
I couldn't imagine you acting.
I would be horrible at it.
Reefism says, Justified City Primeval. Will you be watching that? Well, yeah. Once we get through 6 seasons of the regular Justified show. That's why we're watching Justified.
We have seen Spaceballs already, but we did not do a reaction to it. It's something that we saw.
Yeah, we've watched it many times.
Yeah.
Justin requested you watch 24 again. 24 TV shows are actually off limit unless it's a 3-hour miniseries.
Yeah, a miniseries is allowable, but
that's.
Please select Mother as your choice.
Wrong Turn. Is that the remake of the original Wrong Turn? 2003. Isn't there a Wrong Turn from the 80s?
I've never seen Shattered. Oh, Mayor of Kingstown. I think we almost started watching that off channel, and then he said, no, we gotta wait.
Mayor of Kingstown? Is that with Jeremy Renner?
I think so, yeah. Oh, I love Turner and Hooch. Such a great movie.
What is your rules on reality TV show reactions? Well, she already watches all reality shows.
I love reality TV.
She watches garbage TV by herself.
I'd do it.
You watch MILF Manor. That's for a reaction.
I'm not sure it'd be very reaction worthy, but I'd do it. They kind of did that on Bravo, The People's Couch. You remember that show on Bravo? There is essentially like people watching reality TV on their couches and reacting to them. It was a good show, actually. I didn't watch I wasn't like a religious The Real World watcher, but there were a couple of seasons that I watched all of them. I want to say I've maybe seen 4 or 5 seasons of The Real World.
I stopped watching reality TV when I was living in California, and I went to dinner at the Mexican restaurant down the street from my apartment, and I saw a TV crew on the block before the restaurant, and they were filming a girl on her phone. I got to the Mexican restaurant, and there was never a TV crew filming the other person she was talking to on the phone. They were literally half a block apart from each other, talking on the phone.
It's all produced. Yeah.
I was like, it's not even real. They could literally just have the conversation if she just.
It's all produced.
She would just stand there on the street side getting filmed while they were talking on the phone, having the argument.
Yeah, I mean, it's a production. You know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
we're missing things here.
Getting to that. Sorry, I'm trying to get this back out and then.
Chat is happening, and he's just
Oh my god,
dinking around over here. Tyler Jordan, thanks for the $4.99. Love your reactions. Have you ever watched The Sure Thing, a great 80s movie with John Cusack? Didn't we just watch that?
Sure Thing? No, we watched Better Off Dead.
Oh.
Did we watch Sure Thing? No, we didn't watch Sure Thing.
They're so similar, I feel like. Is The Sure Thing the one where he travels across the country
I think so.
after a girl or something? I feel like I've maybe seen parts of that at some point in time, but I'm sure I could watch it again because I have very little recollection, apart from I know it's got John Cusack in it.
Yeah.
Christy George. That's what I meant.
Christy Badrick.
My mouth added an and for some reason. 6 months. Are the girls wanting to see the Barbie movie? No.
Here's Christy. That movie's rated PG-13. It is not aimed for them.
It's targeted towards.
It's for teens.
Us,
it's for adults.
Yeah.
And I watched the trailer. There's a joke in the trailer that is very sexual innuendo. And I'm like, I don't want my girls watching that and repeating that kind of terminology.
So
and
no.
I was like, this movie better not be for kids. And then it came out PG-13. I was like, okay, that's okay for teenagers. It was very Mean Girls kind of comedy from the trailer I got. So they can watch it in 10 years. I can't remember what the joke was, but I remember watching it and I was like, this isn't a kid's movie. This is not a kid's movie. Somebody will be able to say the phrasing in the chat, and I'll be like, yeah, that's exactly.
Johnny, he's just a goober. I roll my eyes at him because he's a goober.
What did I do?
Johnny's not a big fan of me, I don't think. But that's okay.
What did Johnny say? Who's Johnny?
I roll my eyes at many of the brilliant films that you introduced to me, and then I act like Tommy Boy as Citizen Kane. We all have our preferences.
Does
and
he
our
have a specific
tastes.
movie in mind?
We apparently must have watched one of his favorite movies, and I didn't like it. I'm sorry. Are you talking about the beaching off conversation in Barbie?
Yeah, beaching off. That's it, Aaron. Thank you. That was like the last 30 seconds of the trailer.
Barbie seems like a meta satire
I don't
making
want
fun
my
of our childhood.
I don't want my 7-year-old
Maybe.
talking about beaching off somebody.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, I don't think that sounds good.
Because it's close to beating off, and that's the point of the joke.
Oh.
Because there's one point where they says, "I'll beat you off with both hands." Right?
I'll beat you off?
Yeah.
Beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're having
really
a beach
fun.
off. I'm going to beat you off with both hands. That's definitely like... that's not a joke that kids should watch.
Make sure the kids are away for I Saw the Devil.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
there's a lot of gore in that.
Can you guys give bigger reactions, like scream or something? What does that mean?
So you want fake reactions, bro?
You want me to fake it?
You can find those on other channels. We're just real people here. Ah! There you go. See, nothing. I was surprised you didn't even jump. Kids don't get innuendo. That's not the point. They would start using that terminology in conversation.
They would repeat
I don't
it.
want my daughter going to school saying, "I'm going to beat you all off." They don't get the joke. It's not appropriate for them to repeat that kind of stuff. Because they don't understand it, they would use that terminology.
You are clever. He is clever. He has his moments. Part of our dynamic is that I don't make him feel funny a lot. And that's what makes it funny.
My Cinderella joke last night was pretty good. At dinner.
It was pretty funny, yeah.
Her brother talked about Cinderella. Isn't that the one that he was talking about like a porn
Some sort of
basically a
porno.
porn parody of Cinderella, and I go, no, that's Cinderella with S-I-N.
S-I-N, yeah. It was funny. He laughed really hard.
I'm not even that protective of like content like that, but that joke specifically from Barbie movie, it was like, that's this movie is not okay for.
Well, there's a
girls
reason that
under
it's rated.
15.
There's a reason it's rated PG-13, and our girls are not.
Yeah.
So, even though we do let our kids watch things
Like
that are
PG-13, like
yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
just depends on.
Like, there's innuendo and stuff in Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's not something that they will repeat. When it's the whole scene in the trailer's 30 seconds, it's going to be even longer in the movie. That's something kids will definitely repeat terminology from.
Mrs. Movie's humor is a bit Andy Kaufman-ish, and you should Jim Carrey playing him in Man in the Moon. Brilliant movie. That is a great movie. So funny.
Yep. Yeah, Airplane was PG because there was no PG-13. If Airplane came out 10 years later, it would be PG-13. I mean, there's tits in that. That's the best part. You're little and you're watching a PG. Mom, it's PG, and then you see like naked women running around in the background because if it wasn't sexualized nudity, it was okay in PG movies. There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Beastmaster, maybe PG. There's boobies in that. Might be
There's
wrong.
4 rooms on your watch list. Never heard of it.
Four Rooms is that Tarantino. It's like a hotel anthology film where each scene's a different room in the hotel, and like Tarantino directs one of the scenes. I can't remember if I've seen it or not, but I know the concept.
Yeah, there's lots of content we're not letting our kids watch these days.
Jaws is still PG.
We're only letting them watch stuff that we've seen and we know that we're okay with them watching.
Yeah.
And honestly, lots of stuff that they're making today, we're not.
It's one of the reasons why we haven't taken
it.
the girls. We haven't seen Guardians 3 because I heard how dark it is. And that's one of the reasons we haven't taken, even though I know the girl, like Charlie said she wanted to see. She likes
Guardians
1 and 2.
Of the Galaxy, yeah.
But I've heard like 3 is pretty heavy of a film. Because it goes into like what they did to Rocket to make him Rocket Raccoon. So there's a lot of animal stuff in it, of like experimentations. So I was like, that might be a little heavy for our daughters. Yeah, Jaws would be PG-13 today.
What was Sawyer's final score from Lost?
Season 5 redeemed Sawyer.
He had an entire redemption in the final season, and yeah, I think he ended with a very positive score. But it took
better than Jack.
Yeah.
I knew he'd be one of your favorites by the end.
It literally wasn't until the very end, though. Yeah.
Once him and Juliet hit it off.
Yep. Demolition Man. We seen Demolition Man? Which one's that?
That's the Stallone and Wesley Snipes and Sandra Bullock movie.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie.
She's watching it because it's got Sandra Bullock in it.
Yeah, it's good.
Hereditary was not PG.
Are you waiting to watch ATLA with your girls? What's ATLA?
I have no idea.
Right now, like, the only thing that I'm comfortable with them watching is, like, Bluey.
Yeah.
Like, that show's
Bluey's
awesome.
Quality TV.
Yeah.
They love Bluey.
Yeah. Otherwise, this day and age, there's... and Puppy Dog Pals. I let them watch Puppy Dog Pals on Disney Channel.
Puppy Dog Pals.
Because they're just going on adventures, you know?
Yeah. Paw Patrol's alright. They don't watch that very often, but the little one got a stuffed animal from it. So they play with the toys more than they actually watch that show. Bluey, play. They have the Bluey Playhouse, and all like the little figures and stuff. And they love that, and they watch it as much as they play it. Like they do Bluey episodes in their free time when they're not watching Bluey with their toys.
They do. They love Bluey. Because Bluey's two girl dogs.
Yeah.
A big sister and a little sister.
And it's
They're
just
like
them.
it's like just like us. It's so great. Do kids still watch PBS? I don't know. PBS is, if you've got traditional television, I'm sure, but
it's hard. Like over the air TV doesn't really. I feel like it doesn't really exist that much.
I'm sure it does. We just don't have it
digital,
here.
so you can't really have the rabbit ears anymore. You have to have an actual...
Yeah, we don't have like over the air television anymore. We can't get it where we're at.
Over the hills.
No, the hills are in the way. We can't get any. Like back in the day, we used to have a huge antenna at the top of our tallest hill, and a huge antenna off the roof of the old house that like hit each other just to get one channel.
Bluey sounds very suggestive. She's a blue heeler. She's an Australian Shepherd dog.
She's a blue heeler, and the whole family's a group of blue heelers. It's very cute.
Or heelers, Australian Shepherd.
They're Australian heelers.
Yeah, heelers.
Yeah. They all have Australian accents. It's so cute.
They're Australian. It's actually an Australian production. Slash Master with the $1.99. Going to watch any animated movies or TV shows. We had the Transformers animated movie on the sci-fi poll. It did not win. If we were going to watch an animated TV show for reactions, I think we would watch Batman the Animated Series from the 90s. Because I feel like that would actually probably be pretty successful, and it's actually really good. I used to watch her when I was little. She's never seen any of it, so yeah, I think it would be fun to nostalgia go back because I can't remember. I just remember watching it every Saturday when I was little. I don't really remember the whole plot points and stuff, but
Bill Dorr, thanks for the $5. Is Peaky Blinders on your watch list? Yeah, it is. I haven't watched it yet. If you like Sopranos, I believe you'd love it. I've heard nothing but good things about Peaky Blinders.
so Mask of the Phantasm will definitely get watched at some point, at least. Is the Edge of Tomorrow reaction brought down by YouTube? We have not watched Edge of Tomorrow on this channel, so I don't. It's not our reaction.
No, but that could
We
be a
have watched that
Mandela
movie,
effect. I mean, maybe it's a Mandela effect.
We have. You loved Edge
I
of Tomorrow.
love Edge of Tomorrow,
We watched
yeah.
that like twice in theaters.
Yep. Live, die, repeat. You know? Live, die, repeat.
Yeah.
Live, die, repeat. Well, should we open something?
Yeah, we got
'Cause I'm
a
hungry.
bunch of packages. What do you want to start with? Little or big?
Well, let's start with the little. Let's wait to do Pugapillars.
I don't know if he's going to show up
He's not. He said he'll rewatch it later.
because he's asleep.
Right. But I want to eat it. I want to eat the things in it.
So you want to do that last?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. The package. Patrick George, $1.99
Puppy dog.
says, "Have y'all seen any of the Phantasm movies? We haven't, but Marcus has sent us the Phantasm. I think 1 and 2.
Ooh. Somebody has already mentioned that in the chat today.
Frailty.
Frailty.
Ooh, is there a receipt in there? Or a gift receipt
It's-
that tells us who it's from?
It's from you.
No.
No? Oh.
That's just
No.
it kept mailed to us.
It's a surprise.
All right,
Who sent it to
Who
us?
sent us Frailty? We'll put it on the shelf. Bill Paxton, Matthew McConaughey.
Twinkie hot dogs. I can't even
look,
eat it. I
Matthew
had
McConaughey
Twinkies in
without
the
a shirt on.
I had Twinkies in the cupboard and then maybe ate them all.
She did?
Yeah, she ate them all. The box was empty.
What, jeez, what did she?
Just
I
left
haven't
an
even
empty-
seen her eat those. What
She
did
just left an empty box in
She's
there.
just
like,
grabbing a Twinkie whenever she
dang.
feels like it.
I
That girl's got a
guess.
sweet tooth.
I guess. Darn it.
I
Thank
know.
you to whoever sent Frailty.
Yeah. If you're in chat, let us know.
Oh, dang.
Feels like a book.
Oh, dang.
Or books.
Blame Master
Oh.
Edition. It's backwards.
It's a manga, so it's going to be backwards. You read manga left to right.
Oh,
Right to
really?
left. Yeah.
Is that how you read in, like, Japanese or something?
Yeah. They read this way.
Weird. Cool.
Oh, who sent us that?
I don't know, but that's cool. The book is mine. Hope you like it. Raining Madness.
Oh, Rainy Madison sent us. Okay.
And
That's right. You said you sent us
Diluted
something.
sent Frailty. Thank
Oh,
you,
Diluted did?
guys.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm actually, yeah, see, the table of contents is right here. So you start and go like this. That's got to be weird. Like, what frame do you start on? The top right? And go left? And the top?
Yeah, it must be this way, right?
Yeah, because they go, question mark. A human? Hide in there. And then he's on, yeah, that makes sense.
It's exact opposite. Of
It's the
course.
exact opposite of American
From
comics.
the Gantz maker, I think. Ooh.
Great art. Ooh, look at that scary stuff.
Ooh.
Little brain people.
It's just like line art. It's just like
That's what most comics are, not colored. That's what it looks like.
cool.
Pretty cool. So this is the Master Edition. Cool. Thank you, Raina Madness. All right. Oh, I need to get the knife for this one.
Oh man,
You know who's going to be in the
people
manga?
are taking credit for all of the unaddressed gifts. So who the fuck knows who got it?
I'm
D-Man said if that's the case, they're getting 2 copies then.
I'm pretty sure.
If it's D-Man, thank you, D-Man. If it was Diluted, thank you, Diluted. Whoever sent it, thank you guys so much.
All right, this doesn't have the address on it.
Yeah, we're gonna do black sales at some point.
Yeah, it's on our shelf.
Careful.
I'm cutting towards you. It's fine. There's a lot of tape on this.
I've not heard of Brick Bible.
You know who's going to be in a Magna and anime? Actually, I don't know. Both girls might. because maybe it loves Sailor Moon. Both our daughters might be into that kind of stuff. I mean, they like Jurassic or Godzilla already.
I'm hoping they're gonna be into like sports.
Sports is one thing. You could still be into sports and be into all the other stuff. I was. Here you go.
All right. Hello from Texas. My husband and I are big fans of You Mean the Movies, and we love your content. We wanted to share one of our absolute favorite movies in the hopes that you will love it as much as we do. It's a Japanese student film about zombies. The entire first act was filmed in one take. The whole first act. Holy crap. We know Mrs. Movies isn't a big fan of zombies, but the beauty of this movie is that it's kind of made for people who don't like zombies. We don't want to give away any spoilers, so we'll stop there and say that we hope you enjoy One Cut of the Dead.
You actually like zombies.
Many thanks, Olan and Angela.
Zombies is actually one of the horror
Olan and
subgenres that she's
Angela.
actually watched quite a few zombie movies of.
Oh, it's a steelbook.
Yeah, Cut of the Dead.
One Cut of the Dead.
I feel like I've heard about that. I didn't know it was Japanese, though.
It's certified fresh by
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes.
There you go.
And a Shudder film. Very cool. Thank you. I love a steelbook. They're fancy.
So is it like it must be like a found footage then? Maybe it's a low-budget zombie film in a abandoned warehouse. The crew finds them. It might be a little bit of found footage because it's like a crew surviving.
It's all done in
zombie
one take. The
apocalypse.
first act in one take. Very cool. Thank you so much.
Cool. Well, thank you. Awesome.
Ooh, spicy chicken sandwiches. That sounds good. Oh, is it time for snacks?
Yeah, let's see. First names.
I can take my retainer out.
Just taking a retainer out. ASMR time.
Sorry.
Did you guys hear it? Oh, yeah.
Ew.
This comes from the land of Bluey.
He comes from a land down under.
This is from Pugapillar.
We don't have Popeyes around here.
We wish he did, though.
I've never had Popeyes. Heard it's good, though.
I had a Popeyes close to my apartment when I lived in LA, and I loved it. Just to walk home from school and grab some and go eat it.
Should I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. This letter, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Movies. This letter and package have been a long time coming. I wanted to make sure I was happy with what I was sending. Does that page look bigger than
Do they have
8.5 by 11?
They have bigger paper in Australia?
That's weird. Some of the stuff I wanted to send wasn't available, so I'll have that for next time. First of all, I'm going to try to not use your actual names because I don't want you to confuse me with Burley. Shout out to Greta Guidance. I genuinely cannot believe that it has been 2 years since we first started interacting. Can you believe that our first conversation was about Lord of the Rings copyright issues in June of 2021?
Yeah.
Back when you two legitimately had like 6,000 subscribers. A time when my channel was actually way ahead of you. The growth of your channel as well as both of you have gone through over the past 2 years is amazing. Mrs. Movies has become a natural on camera. Not really. And actually comes off as really enthusiastic now compared to when he first started. Talk to Johnny about that.
Depends on the movie.
Mr. Movies jokes have just gotten worse. Yep.
So is his, since he's become a dad.
To Mr. Movies, I know how much you put into editing, and I'm genuinely impressed by how much you are able to put out. On top of the live streams, gaming sessions, and everything else, it boggles my mind as how much you all manage. Your live streams, whether they're gaming or monthly, are genuinely time I use to unwind.
Me too. Feel free to read or don't.
Yeah.
That means you can.
I'm not going to. It's a personal message.
What's he saying? I can't read it.
It's nice.
It's an Australian. I can't read it.
He's just saying those nice things. All that aside, I'd like to thank you both for being such good friends and taking me on as your editor for a channel. It's helped me in more ways than you could possibly know. If anyone has doubts about how genuine me and the movies are, it is legit. They are really like this. And if you happen to have people like this in your life, keep them close. These two are the type of people that are rare to come across, and you should strive to be more like them. Don't take things seriously. Have fun and no negativity. Unless it's Mr. Movies losing on a Sega system.
I do rage. I do rage a lot.
Anyways, I've gathered some of the best snacks from Australia, as well as the worst. Yes. And it's up to your taste buds to decide which is which. Also, I've also included lifesavers, which are a candy and my quirky way of saying the editing spots have been a lifesaver. Wouldn't be able to do what I do today if it wasn't for your insane generosity. I've included my favorite kind of fizzy drink as well. The Pasito. It's very yummy. There's boomerangs, plushies for the girls, and what we call a stubby holder, specifically for Mr. Movies because he loves tits.
All right.
These ones are really censored.
Stubby
These ones are already censored, though. Would love to join you one day for a podcast or a movie together, whether it's recorded or not. Thank you for everything, Pug Pillar. Oh, Pug, we love you. You know we love you.
Then he sent a picture of me that I sent to him because he has the same.
With the Necronomicon.
And he sent it's like he was weirded out because I wasn't wearing my hat, so I'm bald. We have the same Necronomicon though.
Yeah, you do.
It's right here. Thank you, Pug.
If you
Alex?
guys don't know who Pugapillar is, go check out his channel. He's a fellow reactor. He's a fantastic guy. He is also helps us with our editing, which we're very grateful for, because it allows him to at least have a day off of work. So go check him out, Pugapillar at Pugapillar on YouTube. He's fantastic, and he sent us all these goodies. Oh, Jesus. At the very top.
What are you doing? Oh, Jesus!
He put that at the top of the box.
That literally made my heart skip for a second there. I was like, what is that? Go check him out. There's his link. How do I... Let's pin that.
Stay away from the Vegemite. That's exactly what he sent. I knew he was going to send it too. It's so gross. I've actually had Vegemite one time. Oh gosh. B vitamins for vitality. I'd like to...
Oh, so
do they actually like it?
I should eat that before we,
For vitality. Proudly made in Australia since 1923. I mean, what even is it? It's just concentrated yeast extract.
Yeah, it's just fermented yeast.
It's just yeast.
Yeah, it's just fermented yeast.
Why? Why do you want to eat that?
Butter and toast is what I've heard you need to eat it with.
It's like viscous soy. Is it like viscous soy sauce? That's what it looks like. It honestly, to me, it smells like
You want me to go make a piece
molasses
of toast with some
kind
butter
of.
and we can put some on it?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You didn't know I put that there?
No! Oh my God! I just almost peed. I almost peed a little. God damn it. Don't do that. It's just like, it doesn't even matter. Even if you know it's fake, it's still creepy. I don't even want it here. I don't even know what to do with it. God. Oy. All right, are you ready? This is the specialty for you.
Oh. Why is it censored?
It's a koozie.
Why is it censored, though?
It's already censored. But
Is
it's
this what
Australian.
he's talking about?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. It's got boobies on it. You like tits.
There's
Oh.
booties on it, too.
A little kangaroo and a little koala bear for the girls.
Oh, yeah. Who's going to pick who?
Oh, I don't know.
They're both
They're both
really...
going to want the kangaroo, do you think?
But this one's like a cowboy.
It is cute. It's from the bush.
It looks just like Pugapillar when he wears his new cowboy hat phones.
Humongous, thanks for the $5. You have a nice head. You're a handsome man. I'm sure it's where Burley gets it. Did I mention she's lovely? If not, she's lovely.
I'll let her know. She is single. Or no? Is she still seeing her
No,
neighbor?
she's single. Well, I don't know. I'm sure she'd say she's single. All right. Kirk's Pasito Originals. Passion fruit flavor. Okay, we'll have to try this.
Yummer.
Coca-Cola. It's a Coca-Cola product.
So,
Euro
Vegemite is
Pacific.
basically dried beer.
Yeah, essentially yeast. No, that would be hops and barley.
This is yeast extract. Wheat. It's wheat and barley.
Ooh, they sent us a magnet for our board.
Nice.
Hang it up.
I didn't even put that there thinking it would scare you.
Yeah, it did though.
I thought you realized I put it there.
I did not see it.
Should we put it up?
Yeah.
Oh, good day, mate. I talk this. I talk a pillar.
Hey, the boomerang. We got our own official boomerang. Do you think we could get it to actually work?
Wow. You can see it. Oh, yes.
Cool. I think I can make it work. We're gonna try it later. We'll make a video.
We'll throw it in the yard. We got a big yard. We can throw it in the yard.
We'll make a video throwing it in the
Probably
yard.
lose it in the wheat field, though.
Yeah, well, I'll throw it towards the trees instead.
And then get stuck in a tree.
Okay, I want to drink this soda.
Do you want me to go make
I'll
some
go
toast?
do it, because I gotta pee anyways again. I got the caffeine bit.
So, butter
Okay.
a piece of toast.
Butter a piece of toast.
And then grab a knife so we
and
can
grab a
put some
knife,
Vegemite
and I'm
on
gonna
it.
grab a cup of ice water for that soda.
He canned his cat? Why did he can his cat? He gave us a can of Milo. That's weird. Wait. Pug-a-pillar, that's weird, man. What is it? It looks like chocolate drink. I mean, it's Nestle. It's gotta be chocolate drink. We're gonna try Vegemite. You guys had this in... Is it basically quick? Is Milo just quick? Nestle quick? It looks like it's powdered quick. Just a different name. So it's basically chocolate milk. Alright. She's making toast. Oh, she's chicken salt. You okay, Howdy? Howdy, you want to come here and say hi to everybody? Come here, dude. Come here. Howdy, come. Are you okay? Did you play too hard this morning? Come here. Come say hi. I need a sidekick since Mrs. is gone. No, no, not through there. Up to the top. Jump up. There you go. Nobody can see you unless you jump up. Come up here. Come on up. Come on. Up. Howdy, jump. Come on. No. Okay. I'll just pet you right here. Say hi, Howdy. Oh, does that feel good? He's a sleepyhead. He just woke up from his nap. Never try to catch a boomerang unless you... Boomerang unless you want to lose fingers. You're not supposed to catch it? What's the point of it coming back? Come on up. Come here. Howdy, come here. Give me cuddles. We need a howdy emoji. Well, maybe we'll add one of those. Little howdy dog emoji. I gotta get a good picture of him. Oh my gosh, he's alright. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Sticking your head through the rail. There you go. Here she comes.
Dun, da, 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 da.
Glass of ice?
For the soda.
Oh, I was like, what did you get ice for? He sent us chicken salt.
Oh, yes! Yes. He was telling me about this.
Did we put this on popcorn? I'm gonna try it on popcorn.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to put it on everything. I like chicken
Well, don't put it on
flavored
everything.
things.
I only got like 200 grams of it. He also sent us his cat in a can. Wait,
A cat.
His-
Milo!
his cat in a can.
Oh, no.
I don't
Milo.
know. He tired of Milo going crazy? Chicken salt. All right.
Oh, I'm going to like this.
It kind of tastes like Johnny's.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You give me way too much. Okay, stop eating salt. You weirdo.
It tastes like Johnny's mixed with a little bit of chicken bouillon.
Yeah. Or like ramen chicken
Yeah.
seasoning.
Ramen chicken seasoning. Mm-hmm. All right, Vegemite. Here we go.
Just a little fork, knife tip. Yep. Spread it out. Nope.
I was going to smell it. Yeah, it smells like soy sauce.
Per half. That should be your half. Samuel John with the $2 Australian. He says, Vegemite thinly apply with butter, not too much. I'm gonna butter my half now.
No, you're just going to want to take a bite of that.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. Tastes like less good soy sauce on top of bread.
I don't think you put enough on. Put more on that piece.
We're going for it here. I already buttered it, so...
It doesn't taste bad. That's good. Yeah, I can see it. Let me gotta show the camera. Oh, geez, don't drop it.
I was holding on to it still.
That enough? We need more.
Humongous. Thanks for the $5. You need to...
Did you actually taste it? I don't feel like I tasted it.
You need to eat... You need emojis of you guys eating salt out of each other's bowls.
Is that more flavorful?
Has a weird aftertaste. Tastes a little bit like dirty towel.
I don't dislike it. I don't know, like... It's almost like I don't even, like, taste it.
If you're, like, trying to supplement your diet with B vitamins, I guess this is a way to do it. But they put B vitamins in, like, every energy drink ever now. So, put it on hard-boiled eggs?
It's not bad.
It's not disgusting.
I
Smeared
was
on, like,
expecting
peanut butter.
not to, like my bite. It didn't take away from the butter, but it didn't add anything.
Honestly,
It just tastes like, I mean, I can taste it with the buttered bread, but it's like, it's not.
I'm not that upset because I like savory things in the morning.
Yeah, she does.
And it's hard to find, like, a savory breakfast food that isn't just eggs or, like, meat. So, that would... And so I like just toast with butter. Where's the lid?
Oh, I was like, do you want me to take like a finger
I'm
of it?
trying to get you to get the lid back on. They
It
might do
definitely
better
is-
with bacon might. Yeah, bacon might be right up my... It'll be right up my alley.
Samuel John with the Australian $2 says, Milo to be made by boiling milk and lots of sugar. Boiling milk?
What is that?
It's Nestle Milo. It looks just like Quick. It sounds like Quick.
It's Nesquik. Nourishing energy. Is it...
It looks.
What
It's just
flavor
chocolate milk.
Is it?
It's got to be chocolate because
It's
brown.
not chocolate. It's malt barley and rice. Oh, does have sugar in it, but it's not that chocolatey looking.
Vegemite is the leading cause of tooth decay.
It's got to be like Nesquik, right? Except for probably better for you.
Yeah, it's just chocolate milk.
nourishing energy. It's malt barley, though.
It's
so
probably
not
better for us since it's not
It's
American made.
malt barley, so it's not just chocolate milk.
So it's like...
Because Nesquik is really just cocoa powder.
It's like Ovaltine.
I have no idea what Ovaltine is
Right?
made of.
For all you oldies in the chat who drink Ovaltine when they're young. Gotta drink your Ovaltine. Isn't Ovaltine malt?
Oh, should we try this Kirk's? I shouldn't have drank my drink. We're gonna try Pasito.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to put that in there. We will definitely get the Flash Gordon from the 80s now that we've watched Ted. I've never seen it. More Ovaltine, please.
Oh, it looks a lot greener on camera than it does.
I thought it was going to be purple.
I thought
That
so.
can is a lie.
Is it? No artificial colors or flavors.
In America, when you see the
It's
can
an
colored some way,
energy.
your drink is usually colored that can.
It's an energy drink.
Looks like Mountain Dew. Looks like mellow yellow.
Smells like artificial sugar, but it's not. It's real sugar.
It's like Ovaltine, but for kids. I thought Ovaltine was for kids. All the commercials I remember is, gotta have more Ovaltine, please, and it was kids yelling it.
This is what our drinking glasses look like.
Yeah, it's a mason jar.
It's a mason jar. They're dual purpose. If you have mason jars in the cupboard, then you can, and you can just drink stuff out of them.
It's fizzy. Tastes pretty good.
I like it. Passion fruit. That's what passion fruit tastes like, huh? I'm a fan.
Christian said, had to go to the grocery shopping. What did I miss? Christian, we're opening Pug Pillars package. We just
A care
ate
package.
Vegemite 5 minutes ago.
35 seconds ago.
Now we're trying
This is good. I like
fizzy
that.
drink.
Pasito.
I licked chicken salt off her hand. You probably missed that too.
Oh, yeah, you did miss that. Bummer.
People thought it was very sexual.
This ain't just any passion fruit flavored drink. This is Kirk's Pasito, as classic as Auntie Dawn's Pavlova.
Our opinion of Vegemite was, it's not bad.
I've had grosser things for sure. This is good. I like it. I don't love the color, but it's very fizzy though.
It's very fizzy.
It does look like canned piss.
It looks like mellow yellow.
They call me Mellow Yellow. Alright, on to the next.
One-eyed Jacks, Johnny. All right.
Cheekies. Chewy chocolate flavored jelly beans.
Chewy chocolate jelly beans.
Cheekies. I love the name.
You sent him chocolate Twizzlers.
Yep. Alan's... The funny thing is, I sent him that box.
These will probably be better.
This
than
was
most.
in the mail before he opened ours.
Yeah.
So, like, we didn't know what
Our
we were
packages
really
crossed
sending each other.
paths.
He did make a few requests because they've
Yeah.
had American candies and knew what they wanted.
They wanted Swedish fish. That's not American. That's Swedish.
Jelly Babies meets chocolatey flavored deliciousness. Our Allen's Cheekies are delightfully chocolatey, squishable, and 100% yummy.
She wasn't talking about me, deluded. If she was, she said, I've had better things.
Oh, they smell good.
She loves chocolate Twizzlers.
Oh, I was expecting chocolate coated something. It's like a little tiny man that is chocolatey.
It's a little tiny chocolate man. Give me one. He didn't send Matilda. No, he sent Milo in a can. Christian, look at this. He sent us Milo in a can. He's like, it's like his ashes or something. I didn't know what's going on.
A boomerang can be shipped. Here it is. These, I'm not getting a lot of chocolate in the
Alright.
flavor.
Honestly, I think chocolate Twizzlers taste better. I don't even like
Chocolate
chocolate
Twizzlers
Twizzlers.
are way better than this.
I'll eat another one, though. You gotta have two.
Is that the rule?
Yeah. You can't just eat one.
It doesn't taste like chocolate to me. It tastes like...
Yeah, chew with the other side of your mouth.
It's getting stuck in my braces.
As an Aussie, don't eat the cheekies. We already did. Now you tell us, Dylan?
They're not good. You don't like gummy things, usually.
I like Sour Patch Kids. I like Swedish Fish.
It is the texture of a Swedish Fish.
Yeah. Chocolate Swedish Fish. But not really...
But not good.
You gotta remember, American chocolate tastes different than every other country's type of chocolate.
Okay.
Is it more cocoa chocolate than milk chocolate? Probably cocoa chocolate. Yeah, it's cocoa. That's why. It does have milk in it, though.
Cream. It's got cream in it, too.
Four cheekies is one serving.
Glucose syrup, cane sugar, thickener starch.
She has an Invisalign, mistress.
Invert syrup, whatever the fuck that means. Full cream milk powder and cocoa. I mean, they're not like horribly disgusting, but I don't think I ever want to eat one again.
We'll have our girls taste them. See if different.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Charlie's gonna be.
I want to say that's like the Australian version of like a chocolate Twizzlers.
Yeah.
But chocolate Twizzlers are better.
Okay. They're both bad.
Oh, okay. I've heard a
Tim
lot
Tams.
about Tim Tam.
Yeah, U.S. chocolate is different. I prefer Japanese Kit Kats. The Kit Kats from Japan are awesome.
I prefer Japanese Kit Kats.
I'm just saying, from foreign chocolate that I've had, like compared to
5
the
cheekies
American
is a
version,
day on the toilet? Oh no! Why? Why would a cheeky make you be on the toilet?
Is that why they call them cheekies? Because you're sitting on your cheeks on the toilet?
Ooh.
Is
By
this
American, do you mean Hershey's?
more chocolate?
I actually don't love Hershey's chocolate. I like Hershey's special dark chocolate, but I don't like milk chocolate very much.
I'm such a weeb. That's pretty good.
It's really good.
I like it. What would you compare it to?
What would you compare it to?
Like a grasshopper? Do you have another one?
No. I take smaller bites than you.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah.
Samuel John, thanks for the $2. Tim Tams, eaten with coffee, straw sucked. Oh. Is that where you like...
So break it up in coffee?
You like bite off each side and then suck coffee through it? Like a straw?
That doesn't look like it would be possible to do that.
What is this like?
It's delicious. That's what it's like. It's like a Tim Tam. It's one of a kind.
Z-Man, thanks for the $2. Have you guys seen Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 yet?
No, we're going to save it for our reaction channel.
I don't think we have anything in the U.S. like this.
Maybe something Keebler makes, but no. It's kind of waferish. Chocolatey wafer.
It's a cookie, though. It's not a wafer.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Keebler makes something similar, but we don't eat a lot of Keebler things.
No. Those
The chocolate tastes really good, though. It's very good chocolate. I like that a lot.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, find a golden ticket!
I'd eat that again.
Oh, golden Tim Tam.
Oh, look, he sent us a Nestle Kit Kat.
Made from Milo.
Packed with Milo.
So I thought maybe Pug named Milo after like Milo from Milo and Otis. But apparently he named
Made
his
it
cat
after
after
chocolate
Nestle.
milk.
Yeah. He loved Nestle Milo So much
He
as a
likes
kid.
chocolate milk so much as a kid.
He named his cat after it. He named his cat after it.
His cat. That's what I meant. Did I say kid?
Yeah.
I meant cat. Kit Kat.
That makes sense. He had, yeah. If we get a golden Tim Tam in this, we win 5,000 Australian dollars every week. So
Peel,
it's like
open, share, read.
that's like 500 American dollars, right? Plus a $100 Kohl's gift card instantly every hour. We're gonna win. Pug Pillar's gonna send us. He sent us a winning package. There's gonna be a golden.
Ready to try an Australian Kit Kat?
All right, I'll do it. Break me all the piece of that Kit Kat bar. This I don't think this is a regular Kit Kat. This is a Milo Kit Kat.
Yeah, it says fucking Milo right there.
I know. I'm just saying. There's probably other Kit Kat flavors. All right.
They do sell Tim Tams and Milo in the States? Huh? Didn't know. Not here. Tim Tams are similar to penguins.
It's just weird that this came in a can. Because you can't really reseal it. Can you?
Yeah, that lid, just like an old Nestle.
It's
Nesquik
okay.
can. It pops
I just realized
up
it's
and
that
you
kind of,
reseal.
it's got a little pop-up can. Okay. Don Baca says 5,000 Aussie is $1.73 in America. No. Christian says 5,000 is 3,500 American. So
Samuel John says, yeah, you
we're gonna
worked
get
it
the
out.
golden Kim.
Bite both ends and you suck the coffee through the end of the Tim Tam.
Really? Like filters the coffee through it?
Or it like turns it into a straw. The chocolate inside melts, I imagine.
It's got to be hot coffee though.
So it's malt, basically. It's chocolate with just extra malt in it, which is what...
Yeah. So like the Whopper.
Malt, I don't feel like is that
I like Whoppers.
popular around here anymore. Like
Should've-
back in the
you
day,
should
I
have sent
feel like
Pugapiller some Whoppers.
these are good.
He'd probably like Whoppers.
These are fine. Malt leaves a little bit of a weird aftertaste, though. You know,
Yeah, it's the malt.
that's what I just said.
It's got malt in it.
Z-Man, thanks for the $5. I find it interesting that the missus is really good at predicting what happens next in like all movies, and it doesn't remember what happens in the last one. It's because I understand pattern pretty well. Like I understand written pattern,
She can't remember them.
so I can just feel out where they're gonna go with it next based on what I've seen in the past. I don't know. It's what feels right. Maybe it's intuition. I'm not sure. All right. Are we ready to try Lifesavers? Fruit Tingles.
Fruit Tingles.
Now, here in the States, Lifesavers are little round, hold, clear candies.
They probably have those too.
These
don't look like they would save your life if you choked on them because there's no circle in the middle.
These look like giant Smarties.
These look like chokers.
They're giant Smarties. Or Sweet Tarts, if you will.
They're life chokers, not life savers.
I already don't like them based on the smell.
Don't look now, 1973.
They smell like
Possession,
Tums.
1981.
They fucking smell like Tums, you
The
guys.
Changeling, 1981.
They smell like Tums.
They do.
Heartburn medicine.
They smell like heartburn medicine.
Do you think yeah, I'll let you go first. Do they tingle?
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna enjoy that?
Do you like
It's
tingles?
the lime. The lime, artificial lime flavor is so potent that it, like this red one smells like that. It smells too much like
red?
Tums. Does it taste like Tums?
No.
Would
I don't
you,
think so.
Shadow Vessel, thanks for the $5. Would you like a few Firefly graphic novels? One explains Shepherd books past, one takes place between the show and the movie, and two are after the movie.
Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't say no. Thank you, Shadow Vessel. $5. And then Z-Man just gifted a membership to Don Baca. Get to the choppers. Do it now. Oh, wait, no. Wrong channel. Sorry.
I don't like it.
Did you spit that out in the box?
It's not good.
You're not supposed. You're just supposed to let.
It tastes like poison.
You're supposed to dissolve.
Where's that soda? It tastes gross.
I'll eat them. The funny thing about this is it lasts a while. So this is like a year.
Which is why if you don't like the flavor, you're stuck with it for a really long time. That's why I spit it out. I don't like it at all. It's too artificial. It tastes like gross. It tastes gross.
Who asked?
I can't get the flavor out of my mouth.
Piston burner. In You, Me, and the Movies, who is you and who is me? Kristen says you is us and me is them. Kyle Hughes says you is the Mrs. and me is the Mister.
You is you guys.
Honestly,
Me is me.
You're all right.
Yeah. That's why we chose the name.
It has multiple meanings.
Bill Dorr, thanks for
It's
the 10
you,
euros.
Me, and the movies.
Pounds. 10
or
pounds.
You, me, and the movies.
Are you planning on watching Oppenheimer? Feels like a film. I feel this film is underhyped considering the events changed our world, arguably for the better and worse. But by the way, the Australians cheat at cricket. I've heard good things about Oppenheimer. I don't know if we'll watch it on stream on the channel.
Comes out next weekend. I mean, it's Christopher Nolan.
Okay, so we're watching it then. All right, we've got 2 things that I'm fairly certain I won't like. And these pizza flavored things I think I will like. So we'll save that for the very end. We'll start with the cherry ripe. I don't like artificial cherries.
Does this taste like one of those... What was that flower flavored candy we had a couple months ago? Do you remember it?
The rose.
Yeah. I guess it's cherry, so it's not rose. Okay.
This is luscious cherries and coconut in old gold rich dark chocolate.
All right.
Made by Cadbury. Cherry ripe.
You, us in the movies. I have not seen or heard of Lightning Bug. The Firefly ripoff is like...
Z-Man, thanks for the $5. Bye, guys. Hope to show some support today. Oh, happy to show some... Happy to be a new member. So glad to have you here, Z-Man. Have a great night.
And then he just gifted another membership.
Hot damn.
To Kevin Brown.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Get to the choppers.
Today. What day is it?
All the
What
green
time is
names in the chat. Get to the choppers flying backwards.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, got it.
Jeez, can't take you anywhere.
Cherry ripe.
Are we eating the whole thing?
Well, no, but it fell apart in the bag, so I was like,
Okay,
well.
so it looks like an
a cherry almond joy without the almond. So cherry mounds.
Cherry mounds. Well, that is Star Wars. Star Wars Japan poster.
It's a cherry mounds. Which don't exist in America, but...
No, it's cherry mounds.
The cherry's not overwhelming, which
No.
is good because I don't like cherry.
It's pretty good. I like the mounds.
I like mounds too. Dark chocolate, coconut.
Johnny, I've seen you tape that a billion times, and I've already addressed it. I said, I will check it out. One Eye Jacks. Brando and Kubrick.
Hey, Ryan. Oh, you ate the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
He went for it.
Yeah.
He liked it a lot. I liked it.
It's
Good.
pretty good.
I'd eat that again.
You, me, and the EpiPen.
So far, not allergic to anything in this box.
Why are we early today? We're just switching it up. We like to do it different times every month.
It's also like so fucking hot outside today. And we didn't want to... We knew we were going to be in the house anyways because it's too hot to be outside.
Yeah.
We're like, well, let's just stream.
Just live stream at noon.
And then save the outside activities for when it gets cool. Alright, these are dairy milk with Marvelous Creations. Jelly popping candy beanies. Oh, Kevin loves dairy milk.
Poppin' beanies? Like M&M's?
I was expecting like a jelly bean. It's mini M&M's.
Inside of chocolate.
It's like Cadbury chocolate. Which is too...
Oh, there's Pop Rocks inside the M&M's.
Oh, sure shit.
You guys hear it?
Oh, that's fun. I bet the kids will like that.
Patrick says, one day I will make Mrs. watch the horror movie The Void. I actually did a movie review for The Void back when I was trying to start a movie review website and YouTube. It's a good one. Good practical effects in that. I look forward to watching it again.
Cadbury chocolate is so milk chocolate. It's like so milk chocolatey.
Were you guys able to hear it?
Yeah. I feel it in my throat still.
Rip headphone users with those pops from the candy.
That's good.
It's hard to tell how loud that is coming out of your mouth because it's so much louder in your head.
Cadbury chocolate always leaves an aftertaste too.
Okay.
They did hear it. All right, last one.
Can I have a drink of this fizzy drink?
Oh, that's gonna taste great.
What?
Fizzy drink after you have Poppy Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Original flavored. Shapes original pizza flavor. They also have original barbecue and original chicken crimpies. Ooh, chicken crimpies. I want to try those. Pug-a-pillar.
So
Next
there's
time we
more shades.
next time we do an exchange,
You're not even sure if you like these yet.
I want to do the chicken crimpies. If it's called chicken crimpy, I want it. Oh yeah, it's just crackers. I love crackers. Tastes like pizza crust. Like bad pizza crust. Biscuits.
Yeah, maybe that'll get his message. Put him in timeout.
Tiffany, welcome.
It's a good way to make sure we don't watch something is by saying it over and over again. Clinton says, ever see Escape Plan with Sly and Arnold?
Yeah, we have.
That was our first date. We went to Escape Plan together on our first date.
It's a special movie for us. We also went bowling on our first date.
We went bowling last night, too.
And we went bowling yesterday.
She got so lucky. I had so many splits.
He was like,
She
You
picked
got-
up so many lucky...
I was just nervous when we went bowling on that first date. I did bad. I beat you. I won.
If I would have bowled 3 strikes in the
I
last
win
frame,
again.
I would have won. By 1 pin. I got 1 strike and then 9 pins.
He just needs to admit,
I just got...
I'm a
I
better
kept getting
athlete.
ripped off.
I'm a better athlete. It's okay.
She would throw it and it would hit the right side of the pins, over there, and then it would kick over and knock the other side of the pins, and then she'd just have 4 or 5 pins in the middle
That's how
that she just
bowling
had to
works.
hit.
Pins knock
It was
each
a
other
horrible
over.
first throw, and yet she got extra pins on it, and it was helping her spares. Because you spare, you get that bonus frame. So
This is how bowling works.
You should have
Pins
just gotten-
knock other pins down.
I know you should have gotten just 3 pins
You
with
don't.
that horrible throw. Instead, you got 6.
He thinks the key to bowling
you're
is
getting,
to throw the ball as hard as possible and explode the pins. And then he keeps getting mad that he explodes the pins and he has these splits. Well, yeah, you're exploding the pins. Let them hit each other.
I didn't throw a single gutter ball. How many did you throw?
I threw one in my very first frame. It was the first ball I threw. I hadn't bowled since we went on our date 10 years ago. Doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish, you know?
But back to escape plan.
Do we tan or burn? Let me show you. This is the extent of my tan. It's a farmer's tan. This is as tan as I get. I will burn everywhere else. I burn and then peel and then go back to white. It's just really obnoxious.
You're blinding everybody with your white shoulders.
It's embarrassing. Too bright. Yeah.
It gets a lot of spits because you're hitting the head pin too directly.
Mm-hmm.
I felt
and
like
he just goes, and they go.
And then I threw a perfect ball that should have got me the split, and it kicked the pin perfectly. It just missed it by an inch.
Missed it by that much.
It would have been like the guy that was bowling next to us, who was actually
lost by
really
20
good.
points,
The
but-
guy that was next to us was really good. He was like, "Oh," because he was impressed that I threw it like perfectly, and I just missed it. I didn't start trying until she got her first.
Yeah,
score.
most of this tan here, most of the tan of the farmer's tan is actually just freckles. It's not even tan, it's just freckled arms. If you want more of these, I'm going to eat the whole box.
Okay.
Should try inverse bowling. One with the least pins down wins.
But you have to try. You can't gutter ball it. You have to throw it and try to miss pins.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Just try to hit one at a time.
Yeah. Should be going for the edges all the time.
If you gutter, it's a strike
Right.
or a spare.
Patrick says we went to mini golf and go-kart 21 years ago. That's a fun first date. But see, we weren't even going to go. We didn't even have bowling planned. We just were going to go to dinner and a movie. And then after the movie, he's like, I don't want this date to end. Do you want to go bowling? I'm like, yeah, I do. That sounds like fun.
So we went to the bowling alley. I was just up the street from the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, I was gonna post the arcade video I took. We took the girls bowling for the first time.
Yeah, it was their first time bowling. It was pretty fun.
We went to the arcade first because
We spent way too much money and time in the arcade.
I was expecting Charlie to play more Mario Kart, but she only played that one game, and she
It's because it wasn't very fun.
wasn't interested after that. She'd rather play it on her Switch. She practiced that morning on her Switch. She's like, I need to practice Mario Kart because we're going to play at the arcade today.
Yeah. You got Munson. That's right, we got Munson. Roy Munson.
We played Jurassic Park, though. I think the girls had the most fun with that. Maybe wasn't very good at aiming. Kept having to put her gun back on the screen. The first level of the Jurassic Park game, she killed one dinosaur. I killed like 300. Level 2, she killed 10. So she got 10 times better.
No, that's good.
And then Charlie was having fun because the guns shake. And so she was just standing there going, ah, dinosaurs! And she was like, there was like a scary part because the dinosaurs were coming out of the fling. She's like, this is almost scary.
There's not even chicken in this. So it's just salt you put on chicken. It has no chicken in the salt. It's just sea salt, spices, onion, and garlic powder. So it's Johnny's seasoning salt, essentially.
I wish you had gotten by and took a video of Charlie playing the Jurassic Park game because it was funny.
Dang.
It was
Missed
a
it.
good reaction. She was very, I mean, she's chatty as it is, so.
Yeah. Oh, look at the Jamie. You know, we already went through all of the stuff that's coming for next month, but Scream 6, Mars Attacks, Galaxy Quest, Highlander, Equalizer, Expendables, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Those are some of the ones that are coming
Meg.
up. The Meg.
Piranha.
In Harm's Way.
You're pretty good.
They're good. They're kind of addicting. We better stop so I can eat them later.
I've heard good things about Sound of Freedom, and it's killing it at the box office. We might have to have a movie date. People are saying that it's one of those movies that you have to have the theater experience because it is so emotional.
Oh, he did tell me to put chicken salt on the fries. He said, make some fries, put the chicken salt on the fries. I didn't make any fries. But I know that it's going to taste good.
We don't even have fries.
No, we don't have any fries. I know it's going to taste good on fries, though, because
Yeah.
it's like seasoning salt, and we put our seasoning salt on fries here. So, it's good stuff.
I think Sound of Freedom might be a movie that makes you cry.
Okay.
Because it was literally making grown men cry in the theater. Of all the movie reviewers I watch were like, yeah, I cried. We have never taken the kids to a drive-in. We don't really have a drive-in around here anymore. Tom Baca says, Sound of Freedom is a difficult film to watch like Schindler's List, but it's an important film.
Spicy Ruffles.
Do you know what Sound of Freedom is about?
Sex trafficking.
Yeah. Child
sex trafficking. Yeah.
It's based on a true story.
And next time I make some fries or like chicken nuggets or something, I'll put the salt on it for sure.
I can't remember his last name. His name is Tim Ballard or something like that. Tim Ballard. He was on Timcast on Thursday night, and it was very emotional, very moving.
We have not taken the kids to a drive-in theater. The closest one is about 2 hours away, so we're almost out of that season. And the thing about drive-ins, like, they don't start until after dark, right? And mostly during the summer, because that's when the weather's nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
They do, like, they don't have a
starts at, like,
drive-in.
10 o'clock
Like, the
then.
university that's close to us has, like, a pop-up inflatable, like, you can sit in the park and watch a movie kind of thing, but it's not drive-in.
They have one in... They have one in about 2 hours away.
Yeah. An actual drive-in?
Yeah. But by the time you get there, this movie starts at 10, goes till midnight, and then you get to drive home.
Yeah, because it has to be dark.
It has to be dark before they start, so it's like 2 a.m., like, not ideal with kids. There's 55 minutes worth of deleted scenes from Planes, Trains, Automobiles, and The Breakfast Club on YouTube. There's some great scenes. I'm going to have to check that out.
All right, so David Crabtree, physical media pickups of the week, 4K Steelbooks complete Indiana Jones trilogy.
Ooh.
Just the trilogy. It doesn't even include Crystal Skull in that. That's pretty cool. Is it like a trilogy set, or is it just each one individually steelbooked? 4Ks of Independence Day, Scream 6, Shawshank, A Few Good Men, and Blu-rays of The Rock, Face Off, and Con Air. All right, some Nicolas Cage movies. I want to take his face off.
Yeah.
My favorite part from that Face Off is when Nicolas Cage goes, die! At the very end when they're fighting. Was it him, or was it...
Can't believe we haven't covered War for the Planet of the Apes. Didn't we already see we've seen that?
Yeah, that's the new Andy Serkis trilogy. We love those movies.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
love
really-
Planet of the Apes. It's good stuff.
Andy Serkis. He should win an Oscar for just those roles. And Gollum. He's probably going to get one of those Lifetime Achievement Oscars. He better.
Still hungry.
Yeah, we read about Natalie Wood, Christian, in the comments of Brainstorm. Interesting.
Very interesting. Sounds like she was murdered.
It could have just been an accident, though.
Could have.
Could have just been an accident.
Well, I want to eat that Milo powder raw.
Why? Ugh. When I say the complete Indy trilogy, that's me acknowledging those 3 movies as part of the franchise. Those are the only 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Joe Bob Briggs is in Face Off. I remember that. I remember when Joe Bob Briggs showed up in, was it Casino? That was fun. Because he was the one casino guy.
Sands of Tatooine said that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even.
They caught a serial killer that's been at it for over a decade yesterday? Who? What? I need to know about this. Clinton.
Serial killers? You put an S after killers. In Brainstorm, I don't think there was enough comments about my Christopher running joke.
Oh, jeez.
Because you actually laughed at that one.
Yeah.
He was running so awkward in that scene.
Something tells me that's just how he runs.
That's why he prefers to be Christopher Walken.
Walking. Yeah. You're such an idiot. Yeah. Sometimes I don't roll my eyes at his jokes.
Oh, he's one of the doctors in Face Off?
He was in New York. Netflix probably already bought the rights. Oh, I need to know more. Christopher just sitting around having a snack.
Indiana Jones 5 is on track to lose $300 million.
Rex Heuermann was caught yesterday in Long Island, and his working inspired the Netflix movie Lost Girls.
Oh.
Oh, I think
They actually caught that guy?
They caught him, or they identified that it was him that was the serial killer.
Interesting.
I thought there was like speculation that he was, but they
finally
couldn't
got enough
ever
evidence to pin him on him. I've been wanting to revisit the Young Indie series myself, Shadow. So I don't know where my DVDs went.
I'm worried about what you're going to watch after The Wire finishes.
Probably Chucky.
I thought we have to watch the movies first.
Yeah, by the time we get to that, we'll have watched all 8 movies.
Right.
And season 3 of Chucky will be hitting. We'll be like catching up.
I'd rather watch Bates Motel.
And we'd be best friends forever.
They arrested yesterday.
Joe Bob was in Texas Chainsaw 2 as a deleted scene?
Have we tried Korean food? I don't think so. I've
Yeah.
never had Korean food.
Tokyo Soul?
That's not Korean. Not really.
No?
It's just sushi.
I felt like they had some Korean dishes there.
Tokyo's in Japan, too, you know.
Seoul is the capital of South Korea. That's why it was called that. It was half Japanese, half half
Korean
food.
I never had anything but sushi there. They don't exist anymore, do they?
No, they closed.
We don't have a lot of food cultures around here.
The question is, do you watch the Young Show as aired or the re-edited movies that were released later? Is that what those DVD sets they released? Were they the re-edited movie versions? I remember watching that when it was on TV, watching it like an hour a week, right? With introductions from old Indy. I think Harrison Ford actually played old Indy in a couple of the scenes.
do the fire noodle challenge. I don't think that'll happen. I don't like spicy things that much. Christian, thanks for the $4.99. You guys should eventually watch Clarice. It's only one season, and the missus might enjoy. That's not as artsy as Hannibal. Okay.
Disney Plus has the remastered version of Young Indy. They probably just released that for the new Indy, right? By remastered, does that mean re-edited? Like the DVD versions? I guess the DVD version was the re-edited version. How would one watch the unedited original TV airings of the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles? Because that's nostalgia right there. There was like 4 seasons of that, wasn't it? 3 or 4. Yeah, he was bearded and had an eye patch. Harrison Ford.
Deadwood's going to happen. It probably won't happen until after we're done with Justified, though.
Yeah.
Because 2 Timothy Oliphant shows at a time is maybe just a little too much.
Oliphant overload. I'll have to do some research. IH.
Oh, good to know, Scott. Mission Impossible is worth the ticket price.
Yeah, Sean Patrick Flannery playing Indy. It would have been interesting if they actually had River Phoenix to play young Indy in that series. He passed away before it started.
This poll is not helping us at all. It's like 50-50 split, whether or not we put it on TV. I mean,
it's been 55, though, plus the whole time. But yeah, that doesn't really help us, because 5% is really... Maybe we should talk comments. Not just the poll. Thoughts on Justified being on You Me in the Movies or You Me in the TV's channel.
What we're thinking is that we might move all of our television stuff to the You Me in the TV's channel.
And then we got an email this week with our stats. Like YouTube says, here's how your channel's doing it. And the You Me in the TV channel actually has more minutes watched than the You Me in the Movies channel, just because of the long form format of.
Do you think that will help the channel views more? Well, my thought is maybe it will help our movie channel algorithm a little bit more. Yeah. Like maybe we'll be put into the movie algorithm a little bit more, and our movies will have higher view counts.
And then our
TV will
have higher TV.
Yeah, but I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. Put it on both. We have Rome, and Rome is a show that we will watch at some point.
Yeah.
Kevin Shave, thanks for the $5. Would you consider watching Jesus of Nazareth in December as a Christmas special?
Possibly.
Yeah, sure. Where is Firefly and Serenity?
Firefly and Serenity is on... You can watch it actually on both. Serenity is on the You Me in the Movies channel because it's a movie reaction. But individual... 2 episodes at a time for Firefly is on You Me in the Movies, or you can just watch the whole season in a marathon on You Me in the TV.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are so nice. Like, go do whatever's going to be best for your channel, but that doesn't help us.
We're trying to figure out, what do you guys think would be best for the channel? It's hard to... It's like... I don't know.
I would think if you decided to make the other channel to separate TV show from film content, then you should abide by that division.
Yeah. I've noticed clicking on a 2-hour video as opposed to a 40-minute video gets you higher up on my top channel subscription list faster. Oh, so like the list of the channels on the left side? You mean the TV's higher, Shadow Vessel? That's another thing. I was like, I feel like You Me the TV is actually taken off enough that the algorithm that it's being thrown into is longer than, it's like 2-hour algorithm. Mm-hmm. And if we start putting 40-minute videos on there, it might hurt that channel.
Yeah. So
it's like, oh, what do I do? Ben Redding's, we have a video game channel. It's called You Mean the Games, and I am streaming on there later tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific. And we're playing some more Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Maybe we need another channel that's You, Me, and the TV Marathon.
Or change You, Me, and the TV to You, Me, and the TV Marathons, and then
start a new You, Me, and the TV
But then
channel.
I gotta get that one monetized again. You did a Firefly rewatch, and suddenly the TV channel's higher than the movie channel?
Having interaction with subscribers is what gets views. Justin, thanks for the $5. Going to start throwing out some possibilities for the special request. Have you guys ever seen After Hours? Most underrated Martin Scorsese film. No, never seen it. Haven't seen it.
Make the justified reactions longer. Make them 4 episodes at a time. Christian, we have to have... That's 4 hours of TV.
We don't have 4 hours at a time to sit and watch, actually.
Like 3-hour movies that were like, oh,
It's brutal.
we're going to be up until midnight watching this.
Unless
Especially if the girls interrupt us 5 times.
Unless we only release them once every 2 weeks.
But then that's the same.
Yeah. Zelda tonight?
Yep, playing Zelda at 9.
You, Me, and the Marathons. That sounds fun, actually. You, Me, and the Marathons. Just put them in the right category. The algorithms will do what they'll do.
Let's compromise.
Put it on the TV channel, but put a trailer cut of the show on the movies telling peeps to go to the TV channel. That's not a bad idea.
Watch the rest of this reaction at You, Me, and the TV.
We're famous in Greece.
We're famous in
Thanks,
Greece?
Vera.
Like, you guys, like talk about us?
We love the Greeks, too, so it's great.
Now I'm just imagining, like, Greek people sitting around, like, at the restaurant being like, hey, did you watch You, Me, and the movies this week? Yeah, it was great.
Bro is wanting so much content. Honestly, I want to put out more content, too. We just don't have any time to do it.
Yeah, I just want to grab Blockbuster.
I want to do wrestling content, you guys.
Yeah,
I
want to do wrestling content. I keep watching, like, old wrestling stuff on YouTube. I'm just like, God, I just want to watch this with you. How many people have watched this Blockbuster
You
and
mean
chill?
the marathon should only have movies and shows focused on running.
Oh, great.
Yeah, luck of the Jamie. That's kind of what my instincts were, too. Like, the algorithm's going to appreciate it more if we keep them segregated, but I just don't... But we don't want to lose viewers.
So this is the game we already have, right? It's just another version.
Yeah, it's just a...
Did we check to make sure the sign was actually right in this one?
No.
The first Blockbuster game we got, the sign... Okay, no, we put it on. It's right. The stickers didn't fit on this because...
Humongous Arrested Development, the
edge
TV
was
show.
ripped.
We have already watched it. It's a great show, though. Great show.
I thought this would be a fun weekly stream, just to play Blockbuster. The game
NPR
with
has
you
a good
guys.
article about the serial killer suspect being caught for your research later. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. I'll have to look into that.
You, Me, and the Suplexes.
Now's the time to start reacting to your own reactions. Infinite regression. We would start a new channel for wrestling content.
Yeah, it would be You, Me, and the Wrestling. Wrestling. Keep it simple. We're the You, Me, and the brand.
We have not watched Ozark yet, but we've heard good things about it. I wonder if the manipulation of algorithms has become the old wives' tale of the modern age.
It doesn't really matter. People will watch your stuff no matter what.
But they have to find you. I mean, new people have to find you somehow.
Yeah, we've had a number of new people find us on the You, Me, and the TV channel.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Yeah, we have a whole nother channel. It's interesting. And I think that just goes to show people looking for TV reactions. There's a pod of those kind of people.
A growing audience for TV reactions, I think.
It's like a different group.
Yeah, because not everybody loves movies.
Yeah, there's like...
Not everyone loves TV.
There's like 10% of you guys that watch everything that we put out.
Because you guys are the greatest, obviously.
And then there's like 50% who just watch our movie reactions. Maybe 55% who just watch our TV reactions. And then there's the other 25%. How many percentage I go with? 10, I got 40,
I'm not listening.
35. There's like 25% who watch only the shows and TV and movies that they watch, that they've seen, right? And then there's like the other 5-10% that are just like, oh, what's this channel popping up? And they finally watch our channel for the first time. Is that 100%?
Something like that. Vera said, yeah, we're famous there. Awesome and authentic.
Well,
Don't stop making videos.
Looks like we're going to Greece for vacation.
We gotta go to Greece. It's happening.
We're
finally going to meet
I'm
somebody
gonna be
who
walking around with
recognizes
my
us.
cowboy hat phones in Greece, just waiting for people to ask me for autographs.
We went to lunch with one of his friends yesterday, and he's like, has anyone recognized you yet? We're like, no, why would anyone recognize us? Like, that's the most
And then he was
ridiculous
like,
thing ever.
Didn't that one guy recognize you at Buffalo Wild Wings as the Rabble Wrangler a couple years ago? I was like, yeah, that is weird. That was definitely weird, though. But, I mean, college kid watching Twitch kind of makes sense. It's just happened to see me.
I think my last big verse shows that not everyone watches your videos. My fault. No, we haven't seen Prison Break, but we have seen Young Guns.
I have Prison Break on the back shelf.
Almost 2 years next month.
I feel like Prison Break would probably end up just like 24.
Yeah, it might.
It might be good, and then only 2,000 people watch it. Deluded Real is the 1% that only watches our live streams. Is that serious, Deluded? You only watch our live streams?
Prescott says, I've been a
That's
sub
not
here
true.
for years, and I only found out today you have a dedicated TV channel.
We literally
That's my only concern about moving our TV to...
It's only been up for like 3 months.
To the TV channel is that our viewers now disappear because they don't realize that, they come for our TV, but they don't know that we have a TV channel.
Or we put episode 1 and 2 both on both channels, and then say, if you want to watch the rest of the series, subscribe to You Mean the TV. And then 3 and 4 are on the TV channel going forward.
Mm. It definitely would drag down our You Mean the Movies view count.
The TV views are going to go away.
But we're monetized on both, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
The other thing I'm worried about is because, like, people are saying in chat, is I didn't even realize you had a TV channel. Being like, where'd all the TV reactions go?
Yeah.
And those views that we're missing from not putting it on our first channel, You Mean Movies,
just don't, they don't
hitting
transition
the You Mean
over.
the TV, yeah.
Oh.
Or is that made up from the people that are new on the You Mean the TV channel?
It's
don't
a
know we have a You
decision
Mean the Movies
don't know
channel.
what to make.
We've been literally thinking about this for like
For-
the last 2 months.
Yeah,
as
for
we're
months.
wrapping up
We
Hannibal.
just-
It's like, what do we do with our next TV show?
Add a ticker at the bottom promoting your other channel. Next thing you know, they're going to start a podcast.
I did change the artwork on Justified to match. We have a podcast. Michael James, he's been on the podcast. Michael James.
Oh, gosh.
We did the poll.
You guys cover TV shows?
You Mean the Games won our poll when we were talking about what new channel should we do. Go back to You Mean the Games, wrestling, or podcast. Podcast had the least amount of votes, and that's the thing that we're doing every Wednesday. Hump Day Guidance. I would. I mean, it's yours and your cousin's kind of thing doing. And I would rather watch wrestling on Wednesdays. Just saying it. I'm just putting it out there.
I understand your need to
And it would
keep
take
things with a W together.
No, I'm just saying that's when we're doing Critic Guidance.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wednesdays for wrestling would be, alliterative. But I'm just saying we would spend just as much time every week on wrestling, watching 3 hours of wrestling as we do on the podcast, because we end up talking for 2 hours after the show.
I understand it takes the same amount of time, but the universe was not pulling us in that direction quite yet.
I mean, you and Karen were talking about we gotta do a podcast together.
Podcast is on Wednesdays. Wednesday nights at 7:30
On
Pacific. On Grounded Guidance.
Grounded Guidance.
You guys
We
are
did it
overthinking
on this channel every Wednesday for the first month, just to get people aware of it.
Oh, we've already watched Yellowstone. Yeah, we watched it off stream.
Yeah, we're caught up on Yellowstone. I don't think there's any reactions to Yellowstone. Paramount might be very, copyright strict on that.
Yeah, they might.
Remember how? I mean, they were pretty. I don't know.
Movie title: Behind the Story of Yumi and the Movies with Outtakes. Pretty soon, Mrs. Movies will get her own channel. Oh, humongous.
Haunted Autumn. If you did rewatches of classic WWF, WCW matches, I would 100% watch a wrestling channel. That is exactly. Honestly, I think what the wrestling channel would be, it would not be edited videos. It would be a weekly live stream where we sync with you guys watching Peacock old wrestling, because you can watch all the WCW, WWF pay-per-views.
My only problem with that is not everybody has Peacock. Not everybody's going to want to have Peacock, so we're limiting our focus to just people who have Peacock.
If somebody has the DVD or something, they can try to sync it up that way too.
Okay, so
here's the thing: is I know from what I understand about wrestling content is showing the footage from wrestling is super, like WWE.
Super copyright
they
protected.
own all that. They own WCW and WWF content, so you can't even show it. So it would have to be us sitting here, chatting with you guys and watching it with you guys and doing a live reaction. It would be basically a watch along podcast once a week. And then after we're done, we talk about it, and then we talk to you guys. I think that would be fun.
You think we'd get more than 50 people watching?
Yeah. Is there 50 people in this chat right now that would be watching that? And then we're not even talking about once we dive into the wrestling algorithm that don't even know about our channel yet. Because there's wrestling fans out there there's a crap ton of wrestling fans out there that probably don't even know about us yet. Right?
Peacock's only available in U.S.
Yeah. Yeah, the DVDs are,
Yeah, see, I don't know. IHH thinks the same thing. It's a very limited audience then. Make it a Patreon exclusive watch along. Well, there might be something to that.
I think even then we're selling access to their.
No, not
a Patreon exclusive watch along.
Just not put it on YouTube at all, and just put it on Patreon.
Shadow Vessel, I feel like that would siphon people away. That people would have to know about our Patreon. There's the thing about what makes Patreon successful is we have this YouTube channel that we're advertising our Patreon to. If we're just doing it on Patreon, it would just be our initial fans from You Mean the Movies.
Well, I think that's the only people we're going to get anyway.
If we're doing a weekly watch along podcast type of thing, we're not getting the wrestling algorithm. We're getting people that like movies and wrestling right now. The wrestling fans that also watch movies. There's billions of wrestling fans out there, literally, that probably don't even know about us.
I've noticed recently that other channels are doing those.
What, watch-alongs?
Yeah, just on their Patreon.
Are they doing watch-alongs or like edits?
Watch-alongs.
Yeah, WW channel on YouTube has a playlist with. That's what I've been watching. I've been watching some old wrestling matches on YouTube. I'm just like, man, I want to watch these whole events. I watched a battle royale the other day. Technically, we could live stream it to both Rumble and YouTube at the same time if we're doing a watch along. Worldwide, the wrestling fan base is surprisingly huge in other countries. Yeah, Japan's got a huge wrestling following. Mexico's got a huge wrestling following. And then, yeah. Other people are doing anime and TV show watch-along full reactions. Yeah, I've seen some channels aren't doing edited TV reactions anymore. They're just doing watch-alongs for their Patreon only.
It would be a lot less work.
It would be a lot less work for me. I'd have 2 more days of free time. It's just like...
Those are people with, like, really well-established Patreons, though, right? We've seen some of It's Always Sunny, but it's hard to keep up with that one, honestly.
Yeah, because they do a season every now and then.
Yeah.
Pencil Neck says, I watch a TV channel that shows WCW, WWF, and now TNA in chronological order, starting in 1993 and it's up to 2008 now. Is that officially licensed?
Probably not.
Yeah, WWE has a $96 million subs on their YouTube channel.
Dang. Any cannibalism coming soon? Nope, we're done with cannibalism for a while.
She says that. What's for dinner?
Oh, Brandon likes movies. Stopped doing movie reactions.
He stopped doing movie reactions a while ago. I don't know. He started doing a gaming channel.
Oh, that's weird. Must have just got tired of it, huh?
Yeah.
Or finally watched all the movies that he had on his shelf.
Pencil Neck. No, there's no way he watched all the movies. He has a shit ton of movies. No, it's not allowed, but the guy in Ireland who streams it just does it anyway. I mean, I wouldn't wear my Lucha Libre mask. Did we ever get that out?
Yeah, it's in the back.
I mean, we have Peacock. I have a playlist. I have a spreadsheet with literally the chronological order of every wrestling event.
A spreadsheet.
On Peacock. I got it from like Reddit or something. Saying, hey, I put together... It had to have taken this guy a month to do it. To build a spreadsheet, put the event, date of the event, find the link from Peacock, put it there.
I don't know. What do you want for dinner?
I don't know. What are my options? Brandon had YouTube strikes and copyright hit really hard? Really?
No, I think they're talking about the...
No, it's Lorix that just said that. Huh. Oh, I did see him talk about him getting hit with a strike. Vegemite on toast for dinner.
I think I've had enough for now. That's a bummer.
I remember him making a post about that.
Oh yeah, we've seen riff tracks.
Yep.
Aussie lifesavers for dessert.
Fizzies.
They're not good.
You're uncomfortable with all this talk of peacocks and spreadsheets?
We had pizza last night for dinner, so pizza is out.
I mean, obviously, we're going to promote the legal way to do it, but if you guys are sailing the high seas, you're probably going to be able to sync up with what we're watching. If you know what I mean.
If you're in international waters?
She doesn't know what I'm talking about. You in the chat who know what I'm talking about, sailing the high seas. You would still be, I mean, the frame, if you're...
High seas.
I remember drinking high C. That was great. Remember the Ecto Cooler? The Ghostbusters high C? That was the best. Ecto Cooler was
the green
best.
stuff, yeah.
You know what I'm saying. It's
aye, Captain.
We would say, okay, we're going to watch it on Peacock, obviously, because we have Peacock. But for you guys out there sailing the high seas, we could tell you when we're pushing play. I mean, you're not going to... I don't know how much of it's going to matter to sync up perfectly.
Are already there, matey. Everyone knows what the fuck you're talking about. I have no clue.
I think even showing the video, humongous. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. Maybe just overdub voices over the wrestling guys for wrestling content. Even showing the video, I think, is hard, impossible to do. But I think it would be fun to do a weekly Wednesday night wrestling podcast. And we watched WrestleMania 1 to start, or something like that, or SummerSlam or something.
I just need to quit my job then.
Yeah, just quit your job. We're going to start a wrestling channel. Quit your job.
I mean, you could. You could start the channel without me.
You know what I'm doing on Wednesday nights?
Sitting here.
Well, you guys are doing a podcast.
Well, you could do it at night.
Oh, you want me to do it after 10? From 10 to 1 on Wednesday nights after... More. She just wants me to sleep less.
You're the one that really wants to do it. I'm just saying.
I want to do it with you.
Well,
I've always wanted to do it with you.
I can't do two things at one
time. I
time.
love doing it with you.
We can't do two things at one time. That's what I'm saying.
You mean the outrageous sports of the world?
Cynical. I would have done it again today if we had a Twinkie, but I ran out of Twinkies, so... They're good. I've had them before.
I will DM you the Discord, the meaning, Mrs.
Oh, no. I'm sure he'll tell me when we're done with this.
Oh, okay. I'll tell her when I'm done with it. Yeah.
Quit your job, send your mom to a home, ship your kids to boarding school, and just watch wrestling. Proof women can't multitask.
I'm definitely better at that than her. I'll come down. She'll be.
I can multitask lots of things. I just can't listen to multiple audio inputs at one time.
She'll come down while I'm editing. I got my editing going on one screen. I got a YouTube podcast going on the other, and then I got our videos with the Premiere going on the.
He's got three different audio inputs happening at one time.
As long as they're coming from a different speaker, I can tune in to a different.
I just can't do that.
Location.
I can do lots of things at one time. I'm very good at multitasking.
The only thing that breaks my concentration on that is the girls crying or whining.
And then he just yells.
And then I'm like, oh, God, whining and crying. I can't function. And then I have to stop what I'm doing and figure out what the whining and crying is about. Darn kids.
Mommy and Daddy love you, but the algorithm doesn't.
Mr. Anderson says, what's your favorite wrestling event match? I haven't ever really watched the pay-per-views from back in the day. I was a WCW Monday Nitro fan growing up. I used to watch it Monday nights whenever I could, when I wasn't busy with homework or sports. And then Thursday Night Thunder, when it started. I watched Thunder too. But I never watched the pay-per-views because I was like 12. I'm not going to buy a pay-per-view for wrestling. Right?
Oh, look at the Jamie says, stick to movies, TV, gaming, and podcast channels for now. Make a wrestling channel when all those channels reach 10,000 subs.
Well, guess what, luck of the Jamie? The only thing that is not 10,000 subs is the podcast channel.
Yeah.
Actually, TV's not there yet. It probably will be in the next week, though. It's been growing pretty fast. Podcast, not so much. I was there the night Goldberg took both belts. Yeah. Shout out Hustle. Goldberg was my favorite wrestler. I used to love Goldberg. I loved Booker T doing tag team matches. He was my favorite tag team, him and his brother, Harlem Heat. And Diamond Dallas Page was fun. Diamond Dallas Page versus Goldberg was a great match. Like, that was the fun thing. Monday Night Nitro, WCW put like their best fights on Nitro for the most part, and pay-per-views really weren't that special. I never really got into WWE. I mean, Hulk Hogan was probably my favorite WWF guy, and that was before, and then he came to WCW. Grand Giants would hit 10,000 subs if Mrs. Movies and versus Austin Burley in a cage match.
I don't think I'd stand a chance.
I do not do Kaiju Cowboy anymore. That's another thing. If I had another day in the week, I'd do a Kaiju Cowboy video a week. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Okay. I'm about done here, I think.
I got this out and then we didn't talk about it.
No, we didn't.
That's another idea, is doing
A game?
games, just playing
Games. You mean the gaming, not gaming.
Because with the way that this works, we could do like a StreamYard with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, what?
A live stream of Blockbuster the game with people on StreamYard.
Mm.
Where they're trying to guess what movie we're trying to pantomime or quote from.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. The speed factor would
that'd be fun.
Tricky.
How delayed is the StreamYard when we're doing a podcast with Karen and Kim every week? It would just be just like that, but we're doing this through StreamYard. It's definitely possible. And it'd be like me versus you, and we'd have viewers. We'd have up to 8 viewers trying to
on the StreamYard.
On the StreamYard, trying to guess what we're doing. It's the Blockbuster movie game. It's on theme for our channel. It'd just be a fun thing to do. Even if we started doing it like
no thanks for games.
if we started doing it like once a month. Why is this sticker on this? It's bugging me. Probably can't even rip it off.
I don't think so. I think that's why it's there.
There's also Blockbuster and Chill. It's a 2-player version. We haven't played that yet. We literally bought this. We haven't played the new expansions. Yeah, and the wrestling channel would be classic wrestling. We would go back and watch.
Well, we went back to like the 70s and watched the first episode. And
we have recorded something. We watched something. It was from like 1983 or something. I don't think we'd do that. We'd do like just pay-per-views until we got to the Monday Night Wars. Is that actually coming off? Without ripping the paper?
Might need that goo gun.
You, me, and the SmackDown. You, me, and the nuts. You, me, and the Thunder, because everybody knows WCW Thunder on Thursday nights was the best night of wrestling every week. And that's not true, because Thunder had issues with continuity, because they would record 2 nights of Thunder in one night, and so every other Thunder might not have the same continuity, because Nitro would happen, and something might have changed during the timeline because of Thunder or because of Nitro. So it's fun. Still think you need a classics channel? What do you mean, Don? What's a classics channel? I'll be your Thunder buddy.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just God's farts.
Fuck you, Thunder.
Taco Saturday? I do have fresh salsa.
Oh, tacos. I'm down for tacos.
You want tacos? I could do tacos.
I've never really watched WWE, so Randy Orton, I'm only really aware of like The Rock, Steve Austin, Triple H, barely. I never really, once WCW folded, I kind of stopped watching wrestling. Humongous, thank you for the $5 Canadian. You can do a wrestling channel where you recreate the classic matches with the old WWF Rubberman toys, and you do all the voices. So the old WWF action figures, and we just recreate the...
That's what they do on those kids' channels.
Yeah. Our daughters watch those sometimes. They don't do it with wrestling. They do it with, like, Batman and Avengers figures.
Pineapple pulled pork over coconut rice. Ooh, that sounds good.
Mr. Movies will be gassy throughout Zelda later. It's alright.
We're a little past the pulled pork option for this evening.
Yeah, it'd take too long to pull the pork. You can pull my pork anytime you want, though, babe.
Yeah.
I'm still up for Yumi and the Boobies. Oh, Don Bog, you're talking about like we should have a Yumi and the Turner Classic Movies kind of channel?
Yeah. Just old
We just
movies.
watch Casablanca. Yeah, here, looking at you, kid. I mean, we're going to watch some classics.
Thanks for hanging out, Christian. We'll see
Later,
you
Christian.
on Wednesday, probably.
I'll see him tonight during Zelda.
Oh, we'll see you tonight then. I'll probably see you on Wednesday.
Mean Gene didn't do play-by-play. He just did interviews. I don't think Mean Gene did the paper. He didn't do the play-by-play. Did he? A channel that's just classic Twilight Zone? I do prefer WCW Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho was fun to watch WCW. Wasn't he a cruiserweight in WCW? When I learned Chris Jericho won the heavyweight belt for WWF, I was like, how did he win the heavyweight belt? Wasn't he a cruiserweight in WCW?
We've seen Monster Squad and Problem
Rey
Child.
Mysterio was one of my favorites from WCW. I loved Rey Mysterio.
We've not seen Used Cars yet, but it's on the list. Midnight in Prague.
I have a lot of wrestling games I can play, Mr. Anderson.
Haunted Autumn, thanks for the $5. Just wanted to throw a little support and say thanks for the live. It was a great time. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Haunted.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
What's in the box? This is the Blockbuster game.
It's a board game.
It's like a trivia game.
It's like a card
game.
game.
You ever play it?
It's a trivia game. It's fun.
So, let's just... Oh my god, it's impossible to pull...
I'm gonna go get some ground beef out of the fridge.
Alright, I'm gonna show you guys... Oh my god, this is impossible to pull apart.
So impossible. I just did it.
It's probably why you didn't put it back right. Alright. I haven't even opened this yet. So, like, you can see right here, see those little cards on this book? It says Joker, or Ant-Man, or BFG, or Life of Pi. And there's different genres. You can see little genres right here. They're all different colors. So it's comedy, horror, action, sci-fi and fantasy, drama, all-time classics, animation, and film. So there's different genres. The point of the game is to win the game, you get a card of every genre. Correct. Your team basically puts down every card of every genre down, and then you win Blockbuster. And you do it by, you can see it on the board right here. It says, act it, quote it, or one word. So you can either define the movie by one word, try to quote the movie and see if the person can guess the movie the quote's from, or act out a scene from the movie and the person has to guess what movie it is. And I think that would be fun. So every turn, you take 3 cards, you put them on the board right here, and you put the card down on your choice, right, with one word, quote it or act it. Once you choose which one you want to do first, once that person gets it right, or you give up and you move on to the next one, you have to do it in the way you set the card down. And if you get all 3 of yours done before the timer expires, you can pick the cards from the other side of the board, that's the other person's, and try to steal their cards. It's really fun. It's one of our favorite games. And once we started the movie reaction channel, she actually got better at this game because she started seeing more movies.
I actually knew what the movies were.
And so it's kind of our favorite party game to play with the family and stuff when we remember we have it. So, and now we have Blockbuster Returns, which adds more movies, and then Blockbuster and Chill, which is the 2-player version of it. And I was just thinking we could do this on a live stream with you guys, watching on StreamYard. If anybody wants to sign in and be on webcam with us and try to guess what movies we're pantomiming or quoting and stuff. And
wait a minute, she remembers the movies? That sounds like a lie.
It would totally be fun.
Well, let's do it tonight.
What?
Let's do it tonight instead of Zelda.
Instead of Zelda?
Or start with that, and then when I get bored or tired,
switch to Zelda. Well, we'd have to do it on this channel. Because this is the channel I would want to do it on. Because it's a movie.
You don't think everybody in your gaming channel isn't also just movies channel members?
Everybody on the gaming channel are just people from the movie channel.
Or just our friends, right? So what would it matter if it's on the gaming channel or the movie channel?
Because some people from the... We have 100,000 subscribers on the movie channel. We have more fans on the movies.
So do a second...
It's a bigger audience to pull from.
So do a second live later tonight, playing a game, and then switch and start another live.
That's why I wasn't
later.
saying do this tonight. I was just throwing the idea out there. But I mean, we could do it tonight.
I mean, how many other opportunities are we going to have?
I was just saying we could do another monthly stream where we Blockbuster night. Tell people, give them the link to the StreamYard.
Just another.
We have a gaming channel. Yeah, it's You, Me, and the Games. Don, are you being serious?
It's another 2 hours of our life to try and find.
Well, our YouTube.
Another 2 hours of our life.
Remember the person that our YouTube partner manager said we need to do more live streams on this channel.
Yeah. All right. Well,
2 a month.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do it.
That was their suggestion.
Let's do 2 tonight.
2 tonight. How about more Coen Brothers? We've actually watched a lot of Coen Brothers. I got to find more that she hasn't seen because Coen Brothers are one of my favorite directors. I took a class on the Coen Brothers.
Pretty soon they'll have a TV show channel. Paris City.
You, Me, and the TV has been 55% for the longest time. Is it going to let me actually end this poll? It didn't let me end a poll. Oh, it ended at 54%.
600 votes.
It's not enough. It's not decisive enough. How about doing a live stream every day?
In the morning before I go to work? 5 a.m.? 5 a.m. live stream in the morning?
No, late night.
Late night. Oh, after I go to bed?
You mean the movies After Dark.
Before I go to bed?
Tonight's After
11?
Dark film discussion. Debbie Does Dallas.
Might be able to do it for an hour after we watch a show.
No.
30 minutes maybe after we watch a show.
Once a week live stream, 1.5 hours.
The rumor is that you have kids and a dog.
It's not a rumor. They show up from time to time.
He's a member.
Howdy made his cameo today. He's a good boy. Howdy's a good boy. He perked up when I said his name. He's like, what, Dad? Advertise that. I mean, yeah, we would definitely advertise that Justifies on the TV channel. It's just, do we do that? Do we pull the trigger? Reading Madness. You should make a streaming channel and you should call it something different. Just random name. Like, maybe Rabble Regular. That'd be a cool name.
Well, maybe we just try it for Justified. Leave the wire where it's at.
Yeah, we're not going to move the wire.
Shift Justified. That gives us a few weeks at least, or maybe a couple months to figure out if it's going to...
See, like 6 seasons would be a while.
Well, I know, but until the wire. I mean, if it's bad, I guess we can take a risk. Do it!
The first season of The Justified will be on the You, Me, and the TV channel, and then, if depending on how that goes, keep it there or not.
Yeah. And if it doesn't go well, then we just upload all of them to the movie channel.
Like, yeah, they're back! I did change the art for Justified, so it's got the...
How can you justify that?
what do you call it? The black and white.
What will you put on Thursdays instead? Oh, shut
Nothing.
up, Nothing would be on the movie channel. You'd have to go to the TV channel to watch.
There would be a community post saying, hey, the new episode of Justified is on You, Me, and the TV. Go watch it. Or maybe I just put the intro. I just do a short.
If you're moving to the other channel, I think it would make sense to advertise the schedule on both channels.
Yeah, I would do that.
What's life without a little risk? Kyle is for the risk.
Your risk is justified. All right. I think we're done. I gotta go pee.
And I gotta make dinner and get my kids and, you know, all the things. Do the laundry. Laundry, kids, dinner.
We're gonna try to justify it on You Mean the TV channel.
It will definitely affect our movie channel numbers. Thanks, Shadow Vessel. Now you're making him more confused again.
What? Alternate episodes that justify on the two channels. So 1 and 2 are on one channel, and 3 and 4 on the other, 5 and 6 on the next. Act out wrestling. Act out justified with wrestling dolls.
We're gonna make tacos with the ground beef. Ground beef tacos. I've got fresh homemade salsa in the fridge. It's going to be great. Don't put the kids into the laundry. That is correct, Mr. Anderson. We will leave them out of the laundry.
All right, folks.
Have a great evening. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thanks so much for those of you that sent us some goodies. And we'll see you next month for another live stream. Maybe sooner to play a game.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out on your notifications.
You have to watch both channels. Subscribe to You Mean the TV today.
Definitely. And
now I got to throw the link.
Turn on your notifications for us, because we might go live with the Blockbuster game at any point in time. It'll be a surprise.
Oh, where's my mouse?
I got.
Oh, it's so weird.
What are you doing?
I'm putting the You Mean the TV channel in the link.
Don't yell at me right now.
You're yelling at me. You're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Cool. See you guys later.
Subscribe to You Mean the TV.
Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Oh, God, my mouse.
Are you going to end this thing or what?
Is there an after party? What kind of question is that? Of course there's an after party. Make sure you guys can hear me, right? Can they hear you?
I'm not sure.
I aren't even talking.
This movie's checked out 30 minutes ago.
She's hangry.
I'm just getting antsy for some reason. I feel like
Why are
I'm
you so
supposed to be
antsy?
doing other things.
This is our life.
You know, it's been
You being in the movies
3
is our life.
hours. It's been 3 hours, you know.
This is our life. You're still here? It's over. Go home. I know it's Ferris Bueller.
It's a great reference.
Bueller. 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 Bueller.
I think it feels weird.
Or
doing
you could
it
say
in the
it's from
middle
Deadpool. It could be Deadpool too. Remember he does that Deadpool.
Yeah, he does.
So did you see? Oh, speaking of Deadpool. So Wolverine's going to be in Deadpool 3. Have you heard about that?
I have vaguely heard
Hugh
about
Jackman's back for Deadpool 3.
Okay.
Playing Wolverine again. And they're actually putting Wolverine in the yellow jumpsuit. He'll be wearing the yellow jumpsuit.
Yeah, from the comic books?
From the comic books.
Oh, interesting.
For the first time ever. Yellow and blue.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So.
That'll be interesting.
My Ben Stein impression is even better than Arnold. I didn't think it was that good. I was doing Randy Newman Sings the Hits last night. I was practicing. It was pretty fun.
It was pretty funny, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna give
Can we start the Blockbuster game stream now?
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Randy Newman singing the hits. Bop, dop, doo wop. Shooby dop, dop, doo wop. God, that song would be 10 minutes long with Randy Newman singing it.
Oh, Deadpool 3 also had its production halted due to the strike. Damn.
That's actually good, though. That's good. Because Ryan Reynolds was not able to ad-lib for Deadpool because you can't ad-lib while the writer strike is going on. Because that's considered writing if you ad-lib while you're on film. And so I think it's actually good because now when they both strikes should end at the same time when they end, right? That there's probably going to be an agreement that the writer strike and the actor strike will end at the same time because there's no point in one strike ending and the other because they're still going to not be working. So when they do get back to filming Deadpool 3, everything that they film after that point, they'll be able to ad-lib. They'll probably have a joke about the writer strike saying, oh God, we're back. Now we can actually say random shit that's not in the script. And it will probably be a funny meta joke in Deadpool about the writer strike. With
Sounds
things
like
to
Bill
ad-libs.
Cosby's singing.
It sounds like Bill Cosby.
In the pudding cup.
I know Raining Man it's stupid, but it's part of the rules. And there's always some person on the set that is part of the Writers Guild of America that is like, all right, they did this wrong. And then after that you become a scab. You know, they'll kick you out of the guild. It's too many rules. I have no idea what is Don Baca talking about. Christy Swanson? Are we talking about Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, his classmate.
Sorry, I started singing Randy Newman songs. So.
Was that pork being pulled? I just heard.
Yep, she's pulling my pork right now. That's why the camera's not on. Can we start the Blockbuster game stream now? Easy solution. Lock the guild member in a broom closet. You hope they stay shut down for years? Oh, if they stay shut down for years, that might eventually affect our channel. The actors
Bring it on.
the actors can't even promote their shows. So like Timothy Olyphant is not going to be able to promote the new season of Justified.
Honestly, we have enough movies in the back to
Yeah,
last us years.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be okay.
Cocaine Bear is actually our 365th movie reaction. So you could watch a reaction every day of the year once Cocaine Bear is released.
That's just movies, too. That's
just
television
movies.
stuff.
And if you think about television, we started television about 2 months after our movie channel. And we do 2 episodes at least a time. Mm-hmm. Sometimes 3, sometimes 1. So we've probably watched over 500 episodes of television.
I know.
She knows. What are we doing for our 500th video? Well, when we get there, we'll know. Humongous. That's still like a year away.
That's right. Don's counting on us going back to the old stuff. I mean, honestly, if we're going to go back to the old stuff, we're just going to watch all of James Bond stuff.
Yeah. Nothing but Hitchcock.
Yeah. Already juggling enough for a Collider crew.
We have seen Big Trouble in Little China. It's on our channel, Anthony.
Yep, there's a reaction for it.
We have so much content to watch. We could go on strike for years, and we would be fine. Oh, they could go on strike. Okay. I thought you meant us.
Yeah, and contrary to some people's opinions, we do try to keep our kids off the camera as much as possible. We don't want them to be on camera, but...
Our oldest wants a YouTube channel of her own. She wants to start a gaming channel.
We will not be allowing that.
She is the sorest loser there is.
No, she just automatically cries.
Yeah, she hates when she's not successful, and she'll be sad about it and mad about it and cry about it. She'll keep playing. She's already got her dad's rage.
Yeah.
But it's more teary.
And yeah, the heat wave has hit us up here. It's like 100 degrees today, and it's supposed to be for the next week. It's not ideal.
She beat Pokey Park the other day on the Wii. But listening to her play that in the other room, she was like, "Oh man, why is this so hard?" Keep trying it over and over. And then she finally beat it. I had to help her a couple of times, but...
Yeah, that's what we keep telling her. 18. You can do what you want once you're 18.
The motion controls are sometimes difficult for the Wii. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 95 plus this week. Mm-hmm. It's going to be great. Yeah. Super great.
All right, guys. Well, I am out. You can keep chatting if you'd like. But thanks for hanging out with us today.
Bye, Mrs. Movies. See ya.
Oh.
What? Bye.
Bye.
Later.
I remember her crying on the lake stream. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's her. And then she won, Diluted. She won that game. That's literally her every time she's gaming. Is if anything goes wrong, she's like, "Oh, I'm losing.
I'm horrible at gaming."
I'm horrible at this. And I have to reassure her, is like, you just need to practice more. Nobody's ever good the first time they try something. Mrs. Movies just said, except for me. From how many people remember her gaming from the You Mean the Games channel? Is there an after party? Well, I'm still here, Ralph. And there's Zelda later. Unless you guys want to do Blockbuster and chill tonight. I think Mrs. just yawned because I just caught it. Man, that would really mess up our algorithm if we did a second live stream on this channel. People would be like, "What's going on?" Blockbuster the game. Lloyd. Blockbuster the game. Her Gran Turismo rage? Yeah, when she decided to drive backwards and ram me. Maybe next weekend we'll do Blockbuster. That way we can get people on the Patreon who want to be on the live stream with us. We can tell people, hey, if you want to be part of the live stream next week, let us know. And then we can send them the link. Humongous, the special request got snagged. The slot opened up like 55 minutes into our live stream. I announced it here. And Justin was able to snag the slot. So we will see what he wants for his August movie request. He hasn't picked anything yet. I gotta message him. But yeah. And then when's the next month? Let's look at the calendar. When's the next month with 5 Wednesdays? September has 4, October has 4, November has 5 Wednesdays in it. So that means during our October live stream, that Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mommy slot will reopen for $99, and one lucky fast clicker will be able to snag it. It's my favorite Grand Theft Auto game. Wow. Probably Vice City. I think I probably played Vice City the most. And I just got that in my video games monthly box. I played it on PC, though. I never played it on the PS2, so it'll be fun to play it on the PS2 when I get around to it. I always want to go back and play the original Grand Theft Autos 1 and 2. Because they were like the isometric over the tops. But yeah, Vice City was fun. It was like the 80s style. The music was great. What's the current one? 5? I did quite a bit of when I was on Twitch. I had a couple months of dedicated GTA RP. When will we be playing the Ninja? Ralph, I don't think we'll be playing the Ninja. From what I understand, the Ninja is like Super Mario Brothers 2-player. You don't play on the same screen. It's just take turns. So it wouldn't really. She's not going to be down to that. It's not like Rambo. At least I don't think it is. Maybe it is. You ever play the Baldur's Gate games? I have Baldur's Gate on my GOG, my good old games account. I've never really played them, though. There's so many old PC games. There's so many games I want to play. There's so many games. I want to play through all my Sega Master System games. I want to play through all the Zelda games. I only do gaming 3 nights a week. We've already watched Hangover, Carrie. I already watched the Hangover movies. I'm going to message Justin right now. Justin, you are the sugar daddy for August. Thank you for the amazing support. What movie or movies do you have in mind for your special request? Bam. Message Justin. We'll find out. I doubt he didn't chat it. Maybe I missed it in chat. I was hoping he would say it in chat. He did. He was in the YouTube chat. You had the original Sega, Ben? Now, when you say original Sega, do you mean the Sega Master System? Or are you talking about the Genesis? Because a lot of people don't realize that there was a system before the Genesis. I mean, when you think Genesis, you think first, but it's not. Heck, the Sega Master System isn't really their first Sega console. There's the Sega SG-1000. Justin super chatted his potential pick. Did I miss it? I gotta go look at the super chats. Oh, After Hours. Okay. Oh, she must have read that. I wasn't listening to her. After Hours. Okay. Martin Scorsese. Most underrated Martin Scorsese film. After Hours, 1985. All right, I'll have to get it. You had it before the Genesis or the Master System. All right. It's still in my basement somewhere with a couple dozen games. Just, Ben, that is awesome. That is just like I still have my old Sega Master System. I had about a couple dozen games. And then now I have every game released in North America in my Sega Master System collection. It's like 117 games. I mean, we'll watch Debbie Does Dallas. It just might be a Patreon exclusive. Make Pugapillar edit that one. Oh, your light gun broke in 1989? Never got a new one? Just heard about the latest thing for movies? Laserdisc! I'm sure Mrs. Movies will love that one. No, I got some good boxes and packaging stuff. I'm gonna have to send Christy and Patrick their Art the Clown stuff so they can get it signed at GeekCon. Rating madness. Two-handed editing. Can I ask someday a request on Instagram or to send you a photo? What's that, George? I'm not sure what you're asking. You mean the Beavers reaction? What is my favorite game, Don? Man. My favorite game of all time. It would be impossible to narrow down my favorite game of all time. I gotta start making just regular videos on You Mean the Games again, because live streaming channels really don't grow, so I need to start doing like collection videos and like top 10 tier list. Right? And get some, regular old 10, 15-minute videos going on there. Just to build the audience a little bit more. Show off my collection. So I have over 100 of both NES and Sega Master System games, and then a bunch of Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games. And I'm right now building up GameCube and PlayStation 2 stuff, so, and N64. Trying to Thief the Dark Project is up there, Diluted Reality. I would probably say it's probably my favorite game. I haven't played it in a while. Thief Gold. The gold version of Dark Project with 3 extra missions. A poster for your channel, including your logo and some of the favorite movies that you react to. Because I got a lot of movies to request, I'll get them together. I'll tell you. A poster for your channel. Yeah, just message on Instagram what you're thinking, George. We read our messages. Have I played Crimson Skies? Is that like a 1942, 1943 kind of plane game? Kind of like Action Fighter when we were flying through the air. You mean the OnlyFans? We had a joke idea of starting an OnlyFans and doing porno reactions for it. Would that take off? That's inappropriate. Can you name a bigger game than Super Mario Bros. 3? The build up to that game was just massive. Yeah, Super Mario 3 is iconic, but I think for replayability and not just replayability, but also just how anybody who might be getting into games can play it. The original Super Mario Brothers is probably the most iconic game for accessibility and replayability. Because even if you're not a gamer, just playing the first Super Mario Brothers is fun. Ben Bamboo, you can never beat Alex Kidd either because of the one ledge you can never hop in without running the spikes. Ben, I beat Alex Kidd on the gaming channel. Go watch the last stream of Alex Kidd in Miracle World. We beat the game that night. I beat it. It took us like 4 streams. How many? Was it 4 or 5 streams? I was dedicated to beating that game. I never had that game until I got my full collection. I only had Alex Kidd in High Tech World, which is literally the worst Alex Kidd game. Are you guys saying yes, that would make, and hells yeah, that would work? Are you talking about the OnlyFans? Did I really swear that much that night? We were actually beating the game that night, Ralph. I think the swearing was at a minimum. Maybe towards the end when we were on the final boss and I kept getting the things wrong. We would have beat it sooner if I didn't lose my continues. Like, we got to a point where I died, and then I had money and continues to use, and I just missed the button inputs to get the continues. Ugh. We almost beat Alex Kidd that final night without continues, too. We got to the final level without continues. All right. I gotta go brainstorm. We have so much content we want to make. So many channels we want to create. So many things we want to do. So much time we want to hang out with you guys. You actually have to beat Alex Kidd in Lost Stars twice? Why is that, Ralph? I need more details. Is that like the second quest for Legend of Zelda? Shut up, Humongous. We still got an hour and a half till dinner minimum. So... I mean, it's only 3:30. We just ate a bunch of snacks. We're good. I got more Tim Tams to hold me over. only half the game is played the first time. The second time is harder. Interesting. I'll have to look into that, Ralph. All right, but I really got to go. Thank you guys for hanging out with the after party. 20 of you left once Mrs. Movies left. We had like 100 people watching once Mrs. And then Mrs. Movies left. 20 of you left. 20 of you were only watching just for her. I'm glad I can keep 80 of you guys entertained without even having the camera on. For the after party. Beat Space Harrier and you're my Sega hero. We'll be getting the Space Harrier soon. We're playing through every Sega Master System game in chronological order of their release in the United States. So I think Space Harrier is coming up. Once we get to like the 3D games, that's going to be fun. I got to figure out how we're going to do that. So, all right. Later, folks. Love you all. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the support. You guys make our dreams come true. See y'all.